Has time. She launches it.
Cook is deep. She catches it for the win. It's a touchdown, and what a catch. The Divas win the championship.
Huh? What is she doing?
Is that cake?
Roberts and running back with Tampa Bay Inferno.
Bama Fire find them way into the playoffs, and guess who finds her way into the end zone? Ty Roberts, touchdown National Conference. Tampa Bay representing here in Canton, Ohio.
So when you first started playing football, the experience in the game, what did that feel like from a personal athletic perspective, like that you were able to play this game? Like, what did that feel like?
It felt amazing. I never knew there was such thing as tackle football. I was playing when I was a little younger with my uncles in the field, barefoot by myself with all the boys. I went off to college at Florida A&M. That's HBCU. I went off to Florida A&M and played flag football. I got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2019 as a receiver and a cornerback. And then I moved to Tampa, Florida, and over there they had no tackle teams that I knew of. So I played co-ed flag football, and they didn't throw me the ball, so I was really upset with them. And then I got introduced to the Tampa Bay Inferno. Growing up in a little city called Fort Myers in Florida was very intense. It was just life and trauma and just a lot of bad. You don't get to choose the life you live. You're just born into it, and this is my family. So that's how I was born. So I escaped my childhood experiences, like I said, by going to college, and then ever since then, once I started playing football, I just kept at it. So I was in therapy for a very long time. It still is in therapy, but football therapy. And then I replaced therapy with the WFA playing in the league. So like I said, I release it out on the field and makes me feel like a better person.
Day one, let's get it. Great teams are not built on talent alone. Great teams is not about just one person saying, okay, here are the rules, this is what you have to do. It's about building that ball. It's about everybody buying in. It's about everybody being part of that process. So when you leave here today, take with you, trust the process. We're creating the culture. Be accountable, respect the standards, and be disciplined. I make no excuses, I let it win, but when I lose, I do my best. It's my honor, it's my promise. Inferno for love, Inferno for life. TBI, TBI, TBI. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Get on the bus. I wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it goes. Oh, hello. Get on the bus. Here we go. We gotta roll, but we moving slow. I gotta help them out. Oh, don't you know? We got a game to play, so we gotta go. If we don't go, coach gonna make us do up, downs, and everything else. Oh, she got a basketball, but this is a football team, so we gotta roll. Speaking of team, I love them to death. The way they move make me hold my breath. Now the end, I'm so proud of them. Let's go. Oh, people, be careful.
So nobody ever talks about this part of the game, the time that goes into it.
The conditioning, the amount of conditioning we have to do before we even put on the pads, the not taking a pause before from one season to the next, the hours that we put in each and every day, depending on your team that you play for, will determine how many hours a week that you are going to practice for. And then also having to put on pads continuously making sure that your helmet fits appropriately for the next season and your pads fit. So you need to watch your figure and how many pounds you put on with the eating. And then the coaching. The coaching is another thing. You might have to deal with new coaches. You might have to deal with the distance of driving from where you live at whenever you have to practice. And then managing that as an athlete is one of the things that you have to, that people don't see behind the scenes, because we have to be ready and prepared.
So, besides the obvious, what's one thing that you would change about yourself?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Besides the obvious, what is one thing that you would change about yourself?
I'd probably have to say be less funny, because I'm just unbelievably hilarious.
Like what? Like physical features or like?
Besides the obvious, what is one thing that you would change about yourself?
Well, if I could answer the question for her, she'd probably wish she was my height, because I'm fun size.
Just so I can
and I'm
have
a party.
a smaller shoe.
No, because
that's the only reason.
No.
I would rather be shorter or extra taller. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
so one
weird.
of the two. I'm like in between.
This is what I think. I think
if I
she
was
wants
her
to be
height,
fun size.
then my shoes would
Everybody
be cheaper.
wants to
like
be
my
fun
Jordans
size.
and all that. They'd be cheaper.
And that's a fact. And you can bet your bottom dollar on that.
All right.
Anything, whatever you would change besides the obvious.
I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
What do you mean besides the obvious? What's the obvious?
Besides the obvious, what is one thing that you would change about yourself?
I don't know. I kind of love everything on me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm well insulated for the wintertime. Good for cuddling. I don't know. I like everything on me.
What's wrong with me? What you want me to change? Cause I got a little thick.
Besides the obvious, what is one thing that you would change about yourself?
Nothing. What you mean besides the obvious? Girl, quit playing with me. Play with your mama.
Yes. But what's the obvious? What you talking about?
right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down. Contiola's going to go straight ahead. Got a receiver caught. Touchdown. They're back by him. What a catch. Houdini acts. Sideline. She breaks another tackle. There's now one for
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at rosm.org.
Are you or someone you know an experienced electrician ready for better pay, better benefits, and steady work? At IBEW Local 26, our electricians receive leading industry pay, comprehensive health insurance that covers your entire family, retirement benefits, paid time off, regular raises, and ongoing training to advance your career. Join a team that values skill, safety, and solidarity. Learn more at IBEWLocal26.org. That's IBEWLocal26.org.
Kachira Johnson, aka Ching, number 25. I play DB. I just started playing safety and kick returner.
What does it mean to you to be a professional football player?
I think it means everything to me. At the moment in time, I didn't really understand women playing football, especially because my school didn't allow it. So it gave me the strength, and me having three children, and 2 of them are girls, and wanted to come to my game and wanted to support me. It changed my mindset. Them having the ability to see somebody my size and my stature playing football against people that are like 6'2", 5'7", and I'm only 5 feet down to the ground, makes a change.
Let's talk about your size. You are easily one of the smallest in height players on your team, but you are one of the most talented and athletic players on the team. How do you explain that?
I have Napoleon syndrome. And I think that's the thing. When having Napoleon syndrome, everybody's bigger than me, everybody's taller than me. So I have to put myself at an advantage and not a disadvantage. So I have to use what abilities I have to either climb the tree, if you 6 feet, or grab them ankles. I gotta do all that I can to get you down to the best of my ability. Again, I'm tiny. I don't have much muscle mass on my body. I'm all skin and bones. So I'm very fragile, but on the field is a little bit different.
Can you talk to me about the WFA and how it feels that you're able to play this sport at the highest level, even at your size, as you mentioned? Like, what does that mean for the rest of the world, for other women out there?
I feel as though women are given a chance. Given a chance to do something that's male dominant. We're looked at as though we're just women. We should be in the house cooking and cleaning. Baby, not today, we not. We the ones that's gonna be doing the same exact thing that you guys can do. And I think with the WFA, women in general should be able to do the same thing that men can do. We not in the 1980s, we not in the 1960s. That's not how it should be ran. And it shouldn't have been ran then, but now that the change is happening, we gotta move along with the change. 365 days a year, I see children. Not just my own, but I'm a school teacher, so I'm seeing kids all day long. So with my oldest, 17, he's been the backbone for me. I had him at 17, so he's been around for some time, being able to see what I've been going through trying to play football. My daughters, they get to see it as often as possible, and they want to come out and play. They now want to, I said, you're not old enough just yet, just be patient, your time will come. But being able to make a change for them and see the light in their eyes, and my son saying, Mom, you gonna retire anytime soon? Because we want you to spend more time with us. I'm like, just give me a little bit more time. Just, I got a couple more years in me, just give me some time. So juggling my practices, their practices, and being a mom, it's an up and down roller coaster. But I be patient, I take my time, and I take it one day at a time.
This city's had its champions.
And history is made in Tampa tonight.
Now we're coming for what's ours. We're the hit you didn't see coming. We're the voice in your head saying, they never let up. We're the ones still standing in the fourth.
Power!
Focus. Discipline, finish. It's what we do.
Let's go!
They said this game wasn't built for us. That we're just women playing a man's sport. But when we take the field, we're done being just anything. You in? Or will you be left behind?
I am Meg Joyce. I'm from Tampa Bay Inferno, and I play wide receiver and free safety. You know, it's tough. I used to love receiver because, like, you want to have like the cool shots and catching all the passes. Last year was my first year. I'm like, I'm really gonna dive into safety and defense. And it's kind of nice to be on like the dark side where you can come down and hit people. I'm only like 115 pounds, so I never thought that was possible. So I had to learn how to use my size at my advantage. And, you know, I was like leading in tackles on my team last year, and I felt like, I was like, I'm a big dog, you know, because I never get to be that. So I actually really enjoy defense as well. It's like a different personality. One side, I'm like, I'm gonna be cute and catch this ball. And the other side, I'm like, honey, I'm coming for you. You know, so it's kind of cool. I don't know, probably receiver though. That's where my heart's at.
What do you do outside of football?
I'm a stunt double, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm a stunt double, and I'm also in fitness. So I do, you know, fitness, personal training, group fitness. So my job is, my body is my tool. So I do get stressed when I get hurt at football because I have to go to work and train or go to shoot movies. But believe it or not, I get hurt more in football than I have doing stunts. People always ask me like, oh, you get hurt doing stunts? I'm like, I mean, occasionally, but football, I'm always like, oh, like the next morning, you're like, my back, you know. But stunts, yes, I do love it. It's, you get paid to be a kid.
How much of the game is mental for you?
A lot. I think every girl that plays could attest to that. That it's, especially our team. We've had a rough couple of years just trying to. When we went into the pro league, you know, when I joined, we had just moved into the pro league. That was 6 years back. We started out with a pretty easy schedule. We were blowing teams out of the water, and we're like, we're so good. And then you start playing pro teams. And it started to be the realization of, wow, there's some other really talented teams out here, and you can't just mess around. Like, because I really want our team to be great, and we have the best athletes. I know we're not the best in everyone. Hey, you guys are good too. Okay, I'm not just saying. We have great athletes. We're capable. It's just, finding athletes with that same like-mindedness of trying to put it all out there and doing your best.
So tell me about the competition of women's football. I mean, we're in WFA, this is the highest level of football for women. Professional on ESPN, you know, we've got huge sponsors. Can you talk to me about what that means to the world, that, you know, women out here at the highest level of competition, talking about that?
Well, obviously, you know, because we played for a while now, it's how much it's growing and how these younger athletes, like Rocket, she's a young athlete who played, that's incredible. We are going to get more of that now because you have flag and girls that are seeing they can play. So the more they put us on that platform of, you know, ESPN, ESPN2, little girls are going to start getting involved, whereas we didn't. We're just athletes that they're like, so you're like 30 and you have to learn how to play football. You know, it's different. Whereas now you have these younger girls and they're 18 and up that have, oh, I played with the boys or I play flag. It's gonna get crazy. It is gonna be so much talent here in a few years where we're gonna be like, oh, and we'll coach because we won't be a part of that, unfortunately. But every year you see the talent just rising and the games are just getting, you know, you're like, look at these hits, look at this talent, look at these catches, look at these quarterbacks. I mean, it's incredible to see women really starting to take over the sport. I was from a small town called Medina, Ohio. It's Farmville. We had no culture and no diversity. So diversity shock happened to me when I moved to Tampa. And I loved every minute of it because my team is just mixed with so many cultures. You know, Florida's a melting pot of people. And so I have 50 sisters now who are just all different shapes, sizes, colors, ethnicities, you name it. And it's amazing because now I have literally 50 sisters that I can call and whenever I need anything. And it's amazing, such a support system, and I love it.
Welcome. Time for Divas football here this evening at John R. Lewis High School in Springfield, Virginia, where the Tampa Bay Inferno take on the DC Divas. Scott Jackson, Rick Doc Walker here in the stadium with you as Divas come in red hot, winners of 3 in a row. Beat Tampa to start this win streak back on May 16th after taking a tough loss here, Doc, to Pittsburgh, and ever since then, the Divas have been all gas.
Yeah, they've been burning things up, and I know that every time you win, you tend to be more critical of yourself. And if they do that, they'll keep winning. If they don't, a day like today could not be good for them.
Yeah, last time these two teams played, close football game down in Tampa. As we get to the ones to watch, we'll start with the Inferno quarterback, Octavia Lowell. As you see, she is there warming up, but she is a big-time threat on the ground, Doc, the team's leading rusher.
Yeah, and she has good form, but she really wants to tuck that thing and get after it. If she does that and you don't have proper contain, you're in trouble.
Yeah, Divas will have their hands full with her. Meanwhile, for the Divas, it is the leading receiver in the WFA, Navi Howell.
Wow. What more can you say, man? Good hands catcher, catches with those mitts, good catch, tuck, turn, chewing up yardage. And that gives, a lot of eyes go on Blakely. But when Howell's producing at this level, you got double trouble.
Yeah, Amanda Congialdi said she really could get off the line of scrimmage, and that's what's been separating her this year, getting open. And, again, big part of this Divas win streak as we get ready for kickoff coming up here in a few as the Divas try to make it 4 in a row, taking on the Inferno.
IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
Getting ready for kickoff here. Divas will be kicking it to Tampa. Tampa won the toss, elected to receive. So we'll see the Divas defense out here first, and I imagine Tampa, Doc, they want to shorten the football game. They want to ground and pound and keep that Divas offense standing on the sidelines.
Yeah, that would be a perfect game plan. When have we seen that work out? Seldom. But you gotta try. That's why the D-line for DC has got to be entrenched, not give up a lot, and be highly aggressive.
DC in the home black on black tonight with the burgundy helmets. You see Tampa on the sideline, black helmets, and the red and white ensemble there, jerseys and pants. And it is a warm one here in DC tonight. Maybe not as hot as Tampa when the Divas played down there a few weeks back.
Right, man,
sweltering game down there. But you notice the Divas. We talk a lot about playing clean football. They have been the most penalized team in the league. Meanwhile, Tampa, very few penalties. So that's one thing to keep our eyes on here tonight. Is this Inferno team again want to slow down the Divas? They don't want to beat themselves either. As we get ready for kickoff and back to receive, the Inferno will have back there one of their top returners.
Is it Britt?
Maya Baker, and Meg Joyce back to receive. Divas have been playing around with a little different look on the kickoff, and Christina Fernandez has been handling it lately. We'll see if she comes out here to do it or if it will be Christy Kelly to start this thing off. Again, Divas in the black. We asked General Manager Rich Daniel, an owner, is like, "What, are you punishing them? Put them in the black on black?" He said, "No, it was the team's choice. They wanted to wear this setup tonight." So
I didn't hear that from any of them.
So Christy Kelly's going to kick it off.
Yeah.
So Kelly will kick off. And again, deep to receive for Tampa, Meg Joyce, number 88, and 26, Amaya Baker. See if Kelly kicks a dirty ball or sends it deep. And we are underway. Low squibber. And that is going to stay in bounds. Picked up on the hop and headed upfield towards the 35. Got the sideline pushed out around the 41-yard line. So a smart return there. As Kia Taylor gets some good yardage there.
When in doubt, man, just tuck and turn, get upfield.
We got an injured player on the far side of the field, the Divas player, but they're getting up. That's a good sign right there.
Nothing bigger bummer than being hurt on the first play of a game.
Yeah, it was Madeline Walker, but she is coming off on her own power. So we'll get a look at this.
Barely.
Yeah, we'll get a look at this Divas defense right away. And Octavia Lowell, the quarterback, again, 379 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns, just 92 passing yards on the season. She also has a receiving touchdown on the year of 57 yards. She can do a little bit of everything. Great athlete. Usually joined in the backfield by Shea Rutland and Tia Holmes, the fullback.
Bullock's at the right defensive end position.
They got a little bit of a wishbone look here. And the give is to Rutland. Stutter steps, not going anywhere. As the Divas stack it up quickly.
That's the way you want to start a game off if you're DC. Stout, everybody on their feet, showing good upper body strength, feet moving. Job well done.
Yeah, Jada Jenkins right there in the middle for that DC defense. So pick up of a yard. We'll bring up 2nd and 9. So Inferno again with this wishbone look. Roberts, the fullback, Rutland in there, as well as Tia Holmes, the upback. And it's a give to Rutland, right side. Big hole, close to the first down mark. Going to be just a shy by about a yard. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. So a nice 8-yard pickup.
Boy, they stormed the Bastille on that one, brother. They went right at you. Get either with it's Robinson or Bullock. They're big up front. And all they needed was a crease. And you see big number 92 in there, Bullock. She's covering up some space. And they were able to get a crease and pop it.
So T. Roberts with the big 8-yard pickup, bringing up the 3rd and short. You got to imagine for this Inferno team, they're looking at this as 4-down territory. Lowell under center. Give Roberts again, right side, gets stood up, going to be right at the marker. I don't
think so.
The far side official has her right on the marker.
I don't think so.
They're saying first down. And yeah,
they gave it?
They're giving her the first down. They're moving the chain, so just enough. Just enough. So the DC Divas defense unable to get the stop there, but Tampa set up nicely now in Divas territory at the 49-yard line.
Kerry Hall in the mix of it. I like it, man. Good physical start. Really both sides of the ball trying to fight for who owns the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's no trickery here with what the Inferno are trying to do. They're just trying to run it around your throat. And that goes quick hitter right away, and up the middle, that was Holmes, who picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah,
so
I like it.
Good pickup there.
I mean, whenever you got to get safeties to get involved, you're doing something well. And this time they got sharp to come out of the secondary and make a play. You don't want your safeties making plays that close to the line of scrimmage.
Elizabeth Perez Concepcion coming out, getting her arm looked at. She got tangled up there on that play. So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Inferno. Lowell this time out of the pistol. 2 backs on each side. Octavia Lowell takes the snap, hands it off right side. Good hole there, and another strong run. And that time it was a pickup of about 3 yards.
That was close. I like what they're doing. I mean, they're picking their spots. That looks a little bit like the old crossbuck, controlling the line of scrimmage.
There you go. There's the keys for Tampa right there. Run the ball and limit big plays when they're on defense with this Divas team. So far, check 1 on the first of those goals on this opening drive. So 3rd and 2 coming up after the Roberts 4-yard pickup. Brings up the 3rd and 2, Rutland 4-yard pickup. Bad snap. Lowell's going to have to get on it. Stumbles, grabs it, still trying to keep the play alive, and somehow making something out of it. She might have the first down. Now they're going to say stepped out just shy. Wow. How did she get out of that?
You made a reference to our dear friend up in Baltimore playing quarterback for the Ravens.
Yeah, Lamar
in
Jackson.
Our pregame.
Yeah.
And you said that was a snapshot.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
How did she get out of that? Somehow to keep it as a no gain. I mean, maybe, well, they lost a yard technically. It's 4th and 3 now, but still, that should have been a 15-yard loss. But what a great play by the quarterback. She's trying to catch her breath right now.
She's Mighty Mouse. I mean, the way how did you turn that corner?
So 4th and 3 coming up. So Octavia Lowell rushing to the line of scrimmage. They got to hurry up to get this play off. You got to imagine the quarterback's a little gassed right now. So again, this wishbone look. Now going in motion on the far side of the field is Bree Roberts. Give straight away. Rutland, she's got the first down and more on her feet. Crossing the Divas 35-yard line. 1st and 10, T. Roberts.
Yeah, I like it. I like the way that they're setting things up in this running game now. They are highly aggressive. running downhill, taking no prisoners.
7-yard pickup on the 4th down and 3 for T. Roberts. To Tampa, no hesitation. We're going for that the whole way. So 1st and 10 now at the Divas 35 as the drive continues, as we're coming up on the 10-minute mark of this opening quarter play. Octavia Lowell this time will operate under center again. Got that wishbone formation behind her. Give Roberts again, this time left side. She gets dumped there after a yard or two picked up. Carrie Hall comes in and takes her down.
And the problem is they're not even initiating contact if she's picked up 3.
Yeah.
You know, that's not good.
No, it is not.
They need to sell out some kind of way right now, either pinch, slant, but they need a function at the junction.
Excuse me, a Spring Gamble that came in and made the tackle. So here comes the 2nd down and call it 8 coming up. Again, Octavia Lowell under center. There's 3 backs behind her. And straight ahead to the up back, going nowhere is Rutland as she is stacked up quickly. As that Holmes rather went nowhere.
Yeah. Well, that's the first play that they stymied running this game since we started. Was they 1 out of 11?
Yeah, Tia Holmes that time had nowhere to go. So 3rd and 8. You got to think for Tampa, they're going to try to make this a 4-down situation as well if they don't convert. Kind of in no man's land in terms of field goal, but 3rd and 8. See if they put it in the air for the first time. But again, with that wishbone behind Octavia Lowell, she's going to roll to the right, looking for some blockers in front of her, trying to get the sweep. Quarterback's got the corner, but she's going to take it down, shy of the 1st down. But it's going to bring up a 4th and short. Carrie Hall in on the stop, and Spring Gamble down there as well.
Yeah, good play call.
Let's look at this replay. Here's a pretty good hit coming up.
Yeah,
right there. Hall just cleans it up.
Yeah.
Big hit.
You love being a cleanup batter.
So 4th, and they're calling it 3. Might be to the 25-yard line is the yard line to gain as the ball sits at the 28. And Octavia Lowell waiting for the play from the sideline.
And anything they do could work because everything has been successful.
It's a team that rushes for close to 300 yards a game, or 260 a game.
I want the quarterback.
Out of their almost 300 a game.
That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it in her hands.
She's in the pistol. Tight end shifts back, 2 backs behind her. And handoff, go right side wide and breaking a tackle and getting the 1st down and momentum of more. 20, 15, 10, 5, and in the end zone for a touchdown is Akia Taylor.
Like I said, I'm giving it to Taylor. And we're getting around that right end, brother. And we're going. Man.
She's hurt in the end zone, but what a great run. She's going to sit up.
With great ease.
Wow.
What's scary right now.
She hit the boost button when she hit that corner.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything, for the most part, other than an errant snap, deny them.
Great opening drive here. Here's another look at it. Again, Hall's unable to take her down in the backfield. Then it was just weaving through everyone. Gets to the end zone, just ball awkwardly there on her knee, it looks like.
Yeah, she let up at the end. Never let up. Run through.
But got it into the end zone for a touchdown. All right, Kristen Nicholson in for the extra point. Snaps a little high. Hold is down. Kick is low, and it is through, though. 7-0. So an impressive opening drive for Tampa Bay as they take it right down the field and make it 7-0.
They weren't shy about that.
They were not.
Goodness.
Akia Taylor with the big touchdown run from 25 yards out on that 4th down. So 7-0 ball game. Divas offense is going to have to respond. Let's take another look at that touchdown. And then Taylor just, again, misses the tackle in the backfield, and then it was burning through the Divas defense. Wow.
Yeah, they couldn't have got her if it was tagged.
And by the time Shane Johnson got to her, she was already across the goal line.
Yeah.
And now she's getting looked at still. She fell awkwardly on her knee, it looked like, or maybe it was her ankle that turned. They're looking at it. Yeah, it's the right, left ankle.
Never give up at the end. I think she let up when she crossed the goal line.
She really hit the afterburners after she got past Hall. So Divas looking to respond here as we'll see their offense for the first time with halfway through the first quarter. So they burned a lot of clock on that drive too. Half the first quarter salted away with an impressive opening drive from this Inferno team.
Yeah, it's one of the most impressive starts I've seen, especially against DC.
All right, kicking off is, again, Kristen Nicholson. And back for the Divas, Ching Johnson. Kind of in the stack there with Sienna Britt. They're trying to decide who's going to get it. It looks like now it's going to be a short kick coming up for it. And bouncing, past Johnson. Ching's going to have to pick it up, bobbles it. She got it at the 1 yard line now. Now she's waiting. She's going to have to make something happen, and she does. She's got the 20. Get out. 25, 30, 40. Crosses midfield. She's going to go all the way. Ching Johnson's going to take it 99 to the house after appeared to be a misplay. How about that for a response by the Divas special teams?
Man, I'm sure glad I held my response because I was about to say, you got to be kidding me, but we've seen her do this, Scott.
Third
this is who she
time
is.
this year she's taken one to the house on a kickoff return. She averages 40 yards of return. Well, that average is going to pop up a little bit more. That's the long of the season. Ching Johnson, boy, every time she gets the ball, here it is again on the replay. Stutter steps to the 5, and then boom.
You knew that once she goes into overdrive, it's over.
I mean, I don't know if that was intentional or not.
No, it wasn't.
To draw everybody down,
My
my goodness, look at that. I mean, there was nobody when she got to the 50 on the other side of the field in a red jersey. She hit the 50, and there was nothing in front of her but green grass.
Her defensive teammates are going, girl, we love you, but can you give us a little more oxygen?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, defense will be back.
Now they got to go back out
right
on
on the field immediately. Yeah.
And deal with the sludge hammer.
All right, coming on for the extra point is Christina Fernandez. Abby Johnson, the holder. Snaps there. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it is right through the upright. So 7-7, just like that. We got a tie ball game, so a big response to the Divas. But like you said, Doc, now you got to get the offense right back, or defense, right back out on the field.
Yeah, man. But I think they take the points.
Absolutely.
That defensively now, I have to consider running some games. I think they know where we are. I've got to make sure I'm not where they think I'm supposed to be. Stunts, some games up front, and create penetration.
So coming on the Divas, special teams, Christy Kelly will tee it up. And back for the Tampa Bay Inferno once again. To receive, it'll be Meg Joyce and Maya Baker. And again, Divas defense, not much of a breather. Hopefully they got a lot of water in them.
Yeah, or backups earn your check.
Exactly. Meanwhile, this Inferno offense didn't get much of a break either after they came out there and on the line of scrimmage.
You never get as tired when you're winning and when you're chewing up people.
They certainly did on that opening drive. So good response here by the Divas special teams. Now see if the defense has learned anything. As Kelly tees it up. Low, Squibber again bouncing and bobbled. Now pitch back. Oh, misplayed there. Ball's loose. Who's going to get on it? Divas had a shot at it. Think let's wait for the signal. Looks like Tampa got it back. Don't see any celebration for the team in black, so Tampa was able to recover it. But wow, that's a live ball there. That was dangerous, just kind of flipping it back kind of haphazardly there.
That's why coaches have to have good medical insurance. You better believe somebody in that box almost had a heart attack.
Bree Roberts, I think got on the ball. I mean, she was the one that was pitched to.
But it's so simple.
Yeah.
When in doubt, just fall on the ball.
Yeah, you could just. I mean, even if you just take a knee there, that's great
field
position.
Ball.
You're at the
fall on the
you're
ball.
On 38 or something.
You can't lose.
Yeah,
you gain yardage. Fall on the ball.
Yeah. That was dangerous. So second time for this Tampa Bay offense. Octavia Lowell under center, and here's the DC keys. Stop the run. Well, has been a problem so far. And
Not yet.
Limit mistakes.
Not yet.
And they haven't done that on defense, but offensively, we haven't even seen them yet. So
yeah, we're batting 1,000.
Yeah. Shea Rutland gets about 2 on 1st and 10, so bringing up a 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a good job on first down.
Yeah, Giada Jenkins holding their ground there. So officially a 3-yard pickup. So 2nd and 7 coming up. Out of the huddle. See the Inferno once again with this wishbone formation behind Octavia Lowell. And going right side, it's Rutland going no. Roberts rather getting bounced back. Ball was popped up for a second. Good defense. Really good penetration. Fleming came through there. Hall went in there as well.
Well, it's amazing what confidence can do for you. Same unit that was getting steamrolled.
Revis also came with a big
Yeah,
hit.
you get another shot. You get your base, control the line of scrimmage, and you get a chance.
3rd and 9, not the good number for Tampa. But Octavia Lowell, we've seen them convert some big plays. Of course, she gets the corner. Look out. You got to imagine they might try to get her on the edge here.
Yeah.
She's going to be in the pistol this time with 2 backs on each side of her. Receiver on each side as well. Tight end here on the near side of the field. And Lowe runs into her own player, and now she's going to try to make something happen. Coming here near side, and she does. She's got the 40. Get out, 45. Fumbles a football. Divas have picked it up. Oh my God, that could have been a disaster. Instead, Silent Davis, Janaya with the fumble recovery. Wow, what happened there?
When I watch her, the athlete I think of, believe it or not, is Allen Iverson.
Right.
She is so quick. You want to see quickness? Watch this. Her feet.
How did she get out of there?
Because she's explosive.
Might have been a face mask. Yeah, totally a face mask. No wonder she fumbled the football.
Yeah.
Wow. Divas catch a break there, but that's a huge fumble recovery.
Quickness.
She sure does.
I'm telling you, that's the quickest. I mean, when I say AI, that's quickness.
It's a fumble recovery by Davis, and it was definitely a missed face mask. That's going to drive you crazy. We don't have replay. Can't challenge, unfortunately. So 1st and 10. Congialdi in the offense for the first time with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in his opening quarter. We'll have the football. So we finally see Amanda Congialdi, #1 passer in the WFA, out of the shotgun. She's got 5 wide. Loading up. Caught and down right there at contact, down by the knee.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
A little bit behind her.
Nice pickup.
Get another chance to see this. Hopefully
Blakey
we'll
with a catch.
Ground level.
Here was the fumble coming up and.
Yep, let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. It might have been a shoulder.
Not.
You know what? It was a shoulder.
Right.
Yeah, good call.
After further review.
Good job by our camera guy. So
Excellent
no
job.
face mask
Excellent
after all.
Job.
Ball don't lie, as they say. Play action, and there's the give.
Nice.
Now, Harmony Buckman has got the first down. Yes, she does. Just the lead marker. Harmony Buckman, nice run on 1st and 10.
Yeah. That's the way you tackle. You
nice
go
little
in there,
play.
You got to go in there with attitude.
So Divas offense inside Tampa territory here with a 1st and 10, the 45-yard line. Again, 5 wide for Congialdi as she's bringing Britt now over here this side of the formation. And now Hal switches sides with her. Congialdi now brings Buckman in motion in the backfield. Play action. Congialdi loading up here to the near side. Wide receiver gets tangled up with the DB, and we get some flags.
Come on now, flag show.
Yep. And that's a good call there. It was Sienna Britt who got taken down, basically, in the open field.
Bear hugged.
There's
great play. Good patience on the dive. Fake the dive well.
Terry Jones, our head official tonight.
Smooth execution offense.
Take another look at it. Yeah, loading up here. And, she was taken down before the ball even got to her. Who knows where she ends up going with that. Congialdi put it up for grabs there for Britt, but Britt was already on the floor, on the turf after being taken down. So big penalty, puts the ball at the 30-yard line of the Inferno. 1st and 10 for this Divas offense with 3:56 to go in the opening quarter. We got a tie ball game at 7. A lot of fireworks here in the early going tonight.
Yeah, and I think you keep Chavez on the sidelines. That's a good thing for you if you're the Divas.
Give to Struber. Straight ahead. Nice. Struber's got the 24, maybe the 23 as she ducks down. Now they're going to give her, say she's down to 25. So a 5-yard pickup on 1st and 10.
Strong move.
It's a really good run by Sarah Struber.
Yeah, when you can just get up front, you don't have to execute anything that's glamorous. You just knock people off the ball, and your back runs with their eyes.
Struber stays in the game with Congialdi back to pass. Looking. She's got all kinds of time. Now she's going to roll. Now she's going to throw one up far side of the field. Caught. First down to Johnson. Gabby Johnson, the tight end. So Gabby Johnson gets it down to the 8-yard line. First to goal.
She dropped a dime in on
She
this.
sure
brother.
did on the move.
If you want to do this, you don't even get change back. I mean, this is something I really like this.
Just
Look at the
rolls it.
offensive line. Running behind the Hogs. Nobody threatening. Good throw and catch. Hold on to it. Good operation.
And again, Congialdi is such a good athlete on the move. Handoff, Struber straight ahead, taken down after maybe a yard pickup. But Congialdi, we talk about it all the time, pretty good runner too. I mean, she's got 6 rushing touchdowns this year to go along with the 15 passing touchdowns. Almost 200 yards total rushing offense too.
Yeah, she's legit.
This is the area too where sometimes when they spread you out, she'll sneak it up the middle. So we got 2nd and goal coming up for the Divas. Ball right now.
So you're saying she's dual threat?
Potentially here,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. From the 5-yard line. Snap. Give to Struber going right side. Struber's going to push through some traffic. Still on her feet. Is she going to get in there? Yes, she does. Sarah Struber, touchdown. Divas up on front for the first time tonight.
It's just hard not to like anything about that operation.
Woo.
Good job up front, man. I think that was Holmes, 68. I mean, they block so well up front to tribute really to how they're coached. They pay attention to detail. No belly floppers. Everybody's up in a blocking position.
Yeah,
and the
Struber just
results
kept
of
moving.
touchdowns.
Yeah, Struber just kept moving them legs right there in that pile.
That's the key, man.
You're right. I think it was Holmes out front. They just cleared some real estate for her. So Fernandez on for the extra point. Johnson the holder. There's been a problem this year with the Divas. There's been these extra points at times, but that one is up, and it is good. So
man,
Fernandez converts. So Fernandez has made both of her PATs, and the Divas on top by the score of 14-7. So after falling down 7-0, the Divas respond with a kickoff return for a touchdown, then a fumble gives them a short field in the recovery, and they drive it right down to the end zone and have taken the lead. So good start here for the home team.
First 6 minutes of the game, you can't convince me that Pittsburgh's not the better team. They were in complete control. They look quicker, faster, everything.
Yeah, Tampa came out quick.
Yeah.
And, look, there's no surprises of what Tampa's going to do to you. They're going to get Octavia Lowell
They're not hiding
on the
what they wanna
edge,
do.
or
Yeah,
they're going to bash you with Holmes and Rutland and Roberts. I mean, they're not trying to trick you. And DC responded nicely there. And of course, that was a big play that was coming up when Lowell fumbles. Octavia Lowell, gets grabbed by the shoulder pad and then has lost control of the ball, didn't protect it, and a big recovery puts DC back with the football. Well, with the football, actually, for the first time tonight, and then they make it count. So 14-7. Let's see how Tampa responds from playing down a little bit here. As Fernandez kicks a pop-up, and that is at the 25, 30, 35. Roberts got the 40, 45, still on her feet, pushing towards the 46-yard line, which should be taken down. We got is that a flag? No, it's a T. Okay, that's a T on the field. And that was a little pop-up kick. That was actually a different kicker that time for the Divas. They switched it up on us and had Charlotte Pernice Progles kick it off. She'll do that sometimes for them, so that was a interesting kick there. But really good field position. Tampa's close to the 50-yard line once again. And Octavia Lowell coming out. The Tampa offense trying to shake off the last drive that ended in a fumble. The 2:08 to go in this opening quarter. Been a lot of highlights and fireworks here so far.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're just getting started. Again, this wishbone formation behind Lowell. And you can see the up back kind of tells him which way it's going to go each time she points. And there it's coming to this near side. Good run from Rutland, and she gets taken down. Taylor, rather, who's had the touchdown earlier. And she took a tough hit there. Akia Taylor down again. She just comes back in after getting hurt on that touchdown, and she got hit by Jamaica Sharp, I think. And helmet's off. She's holding her face. Forehead.
That didn't look.
Let's see a look. Yeah, it came down, and the helmet. Her helmet was on the play. I think she took it off afterwards. But she hit the turf really hard, the back of her head. And that ball, she ended up picking up about 8 yards in that run, too. What a big collision there. So they're tending to Taylor here on the near side of the field. With 1:57 to go in the opening quarter. Tampa players are using this minute to get some water and get a knee. Same with the Divas over here on the near side of the field.
Even though I think yesterday was worse than today.
Yeah, it's still pretty warm out here, but it's not too terrible. The humidity's dropped, and there's a breeze, and pretty soon the sun will be going down here within the next hour. But, yeah, it is definitely better than the last few days. It's been horrible. We'll take a quick timeout while they tend to the injured player, and we'll continue here. Divas up 14-7 here in the opening quarter.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Back here at John Lewis Stadium, where the Divas lead at 14-7 over Tampa. The injured player going off the field is Akia Taylor, who scored the Tampa touchdown on the opening drive, and she just got back in the game and had a nice 8-yard pickup, but big hit at the end of that play. Kind of hit the turf hard and landed in the back of her head. I don't know if they help her off the field here. Don't know if we will be seeing Taylor again after that. So out of that will be a 2nd and 2 with just under 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Been a fast-moving quarter up to the injury time out there. A lot of big plays so far, including a 99-yard Ching Johnson kickoff return for a touchdown after the Divas were down 7-0.
That was crazy.
Then the Divas created a turnover, an Octavia Lowell fumble, and they took it down the field, and Sarah Struber ran it for a touchdown to give them the lead. Lowell hands off to Roberts, who's got the first down. Nice 3-yard pickup for T. Roberts. But we do have a penalty flag on the far side of the field. I think it's going to be on the Divas. It's the initial pointing from the official. Let's see what Terry Jones signals when it's going to be offside on the Divas. And they will decline it. Either way, it's a 1st and 10 for Tampa. Ball sits at the 43 of the Divas, so the Inferno in business here on their 3rd drive of the game. They've really stopped themselves so far. The only time they've been stopped on offense was that fumble.
Yeah, that's the problem. Self-inflicted wounds.
Divas having a hard time with this ground and pound Inferno attack. 1st and 10, 43-yard line. Lowell under center, give.
Oh, nice
coming
bounce.
near side's Rutland. Rutland's got some
bounce.
room, 40. Best cuts it up 35 into the 33-yard line. And right at the first down marker, it looks like, or maybe just a yard shy. So 9-yard pickup on the play from Shea Rutland. But Carrie Hall got Rutland down before she got the first down. What a pick.
But she's a load, man, I'm telling you.
She's tough. Isn't she?
Comes
all
around
these
that
backs.
corner, yeah.
I mean, her, Roberts, Taylor's the speedster. Rutland will come at you, and, of course, the quarterback, Lowell, who every time she's touched the ball, she's exciting. Octavia Lowell under center this time. Again, wishbone formation. Give to Roberts, right side. Roberts got some room, got the first down a little bit more, down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, the chains continue to move for this Inferno offense. So we're coming down towards the end of the first quarter, under 30 seconds now.
Get really good pounding the rock.
See if they run another play before the quarter ends here. Tampa kind of wants to shorten this game, keep the Divas offense on the sidelines. I don't know if they can get this play off or not. I don't think they're going to have a chance.
To be too worried about it.
I don't think they are, and I think that'll do it for the opening quarter. And the referees have blown the whistle. So we're going to change sides. So at the end of the first quarter of play, Divas on top 14-7, but we'll start the second quarter with Tampa Bay in business in Divas territory. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. You look at some of the highlights. The Taylor touchdown run to get us started. The Ching Johnson kickoff return for a touchdown. And, of course, Sarah Struber touchdown as the Divas on top 14-7 after one quarter of play.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group, LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Crystal City Sports Pub, located in the heart of National Landing, is ranked one of the top 20 sports bars in the country. We are open 365 days a year. Crystal City Sports Pub, with its laid-back atmosphere, is the place to be. We offer 3 levels, over 100 TVs, an 18-foot video wall, pool tables, 3 full bars featuring 11 beers on tap, an extensive menu, and super friendly staff. We offer on- and off-site catering and ample space to host private parties and gatherings. Come experience Crystal City Sports Pub. It is the place to be.
This group right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down. Good. Montiello's going to go straight ahead. Receiver caught touchdown. They're back by the what a catch. Houdini act. She wants another tackle. They've got one for Back here at John Lewis High School in Springfield, Virginia, where the Divas lead the Tampa Bay Inferno by the score of 14-7. Tampa Bay 1st and 10 to the Divas 30 to start the second quarter. Octavia Lowell trying to throw it for the first time. Throws over the middle. Batted down by Ching Johnson. Incomplete. We were just saying during the break, they have yet to throw the football, Doc. Everything is
I know why. I know why. They need to stick to running.
Now the flag on the play, too. Let's see what the call is. And it's on the Divas. Oh,
wow. Bailed them out.
They sure did.
Nobody open.
Oh.
They had no rhythm to the play at all. They look like they don't do it.
Yeah. So now it's 1st and 10 to 15. Let's see. Legal hands to the face, it says. Yeah, oh, yeah. They got right up there. Girl, whoever that was being blocked was just.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
You can't do that. And then you said there was no chance for that play to do anything. It's really lucky it wasn't picked off. I mean, there's 2 Divas players. I think they were so surprised the ball was just hanging in the air that long. It was like, whoa, it's a gift. But Lowell and the Inferno offense drive continues 1st and 10 at the 15. And you got to think they're going back to the ground here out of the shot or out of the wishbone, and it is Rutland left side. She's got inside the 10-yard line down to the 9, so a 6-yard pickup on 1st and 10.
Well, T. Roberts knows what to do as a fullback. They're really good at running the football. You can tell the fundamentals. I mean, this is who they are.
Yeah, they all
and
block
I think
well,
you
right?
should just keep running.
Absolutely. No reason to make it complicated here. So 2nd and 4 coming up for the Inferno. Ball sits at the 9 of the Divas. They can get a first down before a touchdown. So after the 6-yard pickup from Shea Rutland, see what they do here on 2nd down. Octavia Lowell hands it. This time it goes to T. Roberts, who's got the first down crossing the 5-yard line. So now we're going to get a 1st and goal for the Inferno as they're trying to respond here and even the score.
Don't be afraid to be who you are. They're run-first team, run-centric team. Nobody can stop run.
Here it is again, another look at it. T. Roberts.
Yeah, just power. They didn't have to trick you. And that was a 50-50 effort on the up front by the O-line. Come off the ball.
So now Talbert comes in as the up back. Holmes to the left. And Rutland to the right with Octavia Lowell under center. Rutland's going to get it, and she's going to get close, but no, the window closes on her after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, it looks like the old crossbuck. I mean, Vince Lombardi, he'd be smiling at this.
Gary Hall broke that up after the pickup of 2. So 2nd and goal
This is old school.
Yeah, you got to figure this is not going to be complicated what Tampa's going to do. They're going to try to jam this thing in there on the ground. Lowell under center again. Rutland again, left side. She's got it. No, yes, just gets across the goal line. Touchdown. And boy, what a response.
A little bit of misdirection. Little bit of misdirection, but they just physically imposed their will on DC.
Jay Rutland's first touchdown of the season makes it a 14-13 game. Let's get another look. They're trying to tie it up here with the extra point from Christine Nicholson.
Yeah, I mean, that's just too easy down there. Way too easy.
There was a little misdirection. That was a nice handoff, too.
Nice, yeah, the misdirection.
It's a little,
just
kind of flung it out there. Here's the extra point from Nicholson to tie the game. Snaps there, holds there. Kick is up, and the kick is true and through. So 14-14, nice response from the Inferno after the Divas took advantage of a turnover to take the lead. Inferno comes back right at you. So 14-all with 12:54 to go here in this opening half. What a back and forth battle we've had here so far.
Yeah, but who does it feel like is winning?
Well, in terms of not being stopped right now, I mean, with the Inferno, I mean, and again, they're not surprising you. Like
right.
The Divas had this well-balanced drive.
Yeah, I know.
And the Inferno, like, no passes.
The loser of this game is going to hate themselves. It's going to be a horrible ride home because you're well good enough to win. You should have probably won the game.
Well, going back again to the game down in Tampa, and obviously, you look at this, you look at the record, you're like, well, the Divas are 4-1, they're rolling.
Yeah.
Should be able to handle this game, but Inferno, that was a close game in Tampa last month.
Yeah,
one score game, and tonight setting up that direction as well. And with the playoff tiebreaker situation, obviously the Divas are in the playoffs, but they have a chance with a differential potentially to catch Pittsburgh. But right now, this game is up for grabs, so you can't even think about that. Yeah. You just want to survive this.
Being in the playoffs, that's verbal.
Nicholson,
you want to physically show where you're supposed to be.
Pick it up. Is Johnson straight ahead, or excuse me, make that Britt straight ahead. Now sideways, and now she's going to get pulled down around the 37-yard line.
You said a bad word.
Sideways, yeah.
Sideways. You don't ever want to hear sideways on returns.
At first she was going ahead, and then she went sideways, and that's when it stopped.
Everything with returns is north-south. Yeah.
That's what Jane Johnson did on the last kickoff return for the Divas and took it to the house, but Britt got caught going east-west. The 1st and 10 Divas offense is back out on the field. We'll put it at the 37. So Congialdi in the offense. If you're the offense, too, you just want to get back to what you're doing. They had a really nice drive. They've only had the football one time.
That's a good point.
12:46 to go in this opening half. Seemed like the Divas in their opening drive could pretty much get to anything they wanted to, pass or run. See how Tampa's defense responds this time. Out of the backfield, Buckman. She takes it. Going to go right side. Nice move to make one tackle or miss. Gets her shoulder pads down towards the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 2 to 3 yards. So give her the 40.
See, they have to use a little form of deception to pick up 3 as opposed to Tampa. They just run the ball right down your throat.
So the Divas have 2 receivers each side of Congialdi, the lone back, Buckman to her left. Now she's going to leave the backfield. Congialdi looking to load up. Throws it over to wide open Britt. She's got it. Oh, but slips. The Turf Monster got her at the 48. She would have had the first down. Instead, she'd be a yard shy, so it brings up a 3rd and 1. She had a lot of space, too.
Yeah, that's not good.
You hate to see that. And again, college rules, so once you're down, you're down.
Yeah, I'm with it.
3rd and 1. Congialdi. Divas continuing to play this no huddle. Out of the shotgun. Movement up front. That offside looks like a free play. Congialdi's going to load up, overthrown, and incomplete.
Veteran move.
Hal was the intended receiver, although Kelly was in the area too, but it was too high for her.
Veteran move.
Yeah.
Love to see the vets, man.
Got to take the shot. It's a free play. Go for it.
All the way.
They're waiting to see the officials, yes, offside. A little bit of a conversation there. But 1st and 10 Divas will be set up in Inferno territory with 11:33 to go in this opening half. You see the offside there in the snap, and Congialdi's like, all right, I'm going to make a play here.
It's free. If you judge your body language, I don't like DCs. You're at home. You got to make a statement when you pop out that huddle.
So out of the huddle, it is trips here to the near side. Hidley Van Voorhees is in for the first time. Congialdi quickly over to Buckman. Buckman catches it. Got to
nice
go block.
block.
She got the 45, pushes it by the 42. So a good block from Britt gives her 8 yards.
Yeah, 2-6 is unselfish.
That's a good block.
Yeah, receivers don't really like the block. They block because they like their teammates.
That's right. That was a nice quick hitter. 7-yard pickup, they'll call it. So 2nd and 3. I feel like the Divas are setting up a big shot here. They keep bringing them up towards the line. Buckman leaves the backfield. Congialdi, a little pressure in front, throws it over. Oh, through the hands and picked off. Oh, Britt misses it, and it's intercepted by Bree Roberts at the 29 of the Inferno. So a turnover from each of these teams now, and Tampa's offense will get back on the field with just under 11 minutes to go in this opening half.
Yeah, man. You make mistakes. The question is now, will they make you pay for it? They had a good thing going until they didn't.
Another look, just through the hands of Britt, and great play by Roberts, diving catch.
Oh, it's catchable. Yeah, everything's catchable.
Really nice play by her. So 1st and 10, Tampa at their own 29. And Divas defense has not been able to stop this Tampa offense outside of the turnover. Here's another look at the Congialdi.
Yeah, right in the pocket. She jumped
high,
a little soon.
But, she probably could have caught it.
She jumped a little soon, but still. That's routine.
Great
they made it look hard.
Great play by Roberts. So 1st and 10, Octavia Lowell with the wishbone formation behind her. Give here near side. Roberts going to get stacked up finally, taken down for a no gain. Carrie Hall, of course, in there.
Yeah, she said finally.
Yeah, Diamond Diggs, I think, might have been there as well.
Enough is enough. Carrie Hall is capable of doing that on every play. And if their team's going to win, she needs to get into that mode now.
Excuse me, it's Jasmine Pickens, 51, part of that as well. So DC with a good stand there on 1st and 10. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for this Inferno offense. Again, the wishbone formation behind quarterback Octavia Lowell. Again, going this way is Taylor.
Oh,
going
nice
wide.
D.
She's back in the game. She got the 30, and then some more. 35, close to the first down marker. She's pushed out of bounds, but boy, she keeps coming back in. Akia Taylor's got some wheels, doesn't she?
Yeah, Pete did a great job. Brandy forced the issue, made the bubble, forced her out to bounce. It got no help. She did a great job.
Yeah,
45, perfect. Where your teammates at? They let her down.
Shing Johnson got her just shy of the first down, but it's a 3rd and 1 now coming up. But boy, Taylor really gives them something different in that backfield when she comes in the game. I mean, everything's been a big run so far for her, including the touchdown run. And she stays in the game. She's on the right side of that formation in the back.
Yeah, she's dangerous.
Lowell under center. Again, 3rd and 1 for the Inferno. This time Lowell's going to keep it, and she's got the first down and a little bit more.
She improvised.
And then gets hit, and then still on her feet.
I don't think that was the
Well,
play.
they're going to give her forward progress, and she just gets a yard, but that could have been a disaster. She kept going backwards. But it's just enough for a first down.
She is dangerous with the ball in her hands.
Yeah, she's never down when you think she is. Just keeps it alive. So exciting 1-yard play for the Inferno. Makes it 1st and 10 as the clock keeps moving. Under 9 minutes to go in this opening half as Tampa Bay, again, wants to control the line of scrimmage, and they are absolutely owning the offensive line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah, they are. And with Lowell, I mean, they have threats on every level.
Yeah, it's really like you have 4 backs out on the field at the same time.
Exactly.
It's crazy. And again, they've thrown, one pass, and it didn't count because of a hands to the face. So in the stat book, 0 passes thus far. Lowell looks like a little option play, but she's going to keep it. Turns the corner. We got a flag. I think got a hold coming back. This is probably coming back. Yeah. Carrie Hall's making the call for us here at midfield. Yeah, it was a hold. That's going to come back, so they'll be behind the chains. It's a big penalty on first down because that was a nice 11-yard pickup.
Was it Etheridge?
Take another look at this.
Outside.
It was a pretty quick flag when she gets the edge. Yeah, right? No, that's clear.
It's Etheridge, 87.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, she's holding on.
Yep, on that edge.
You got to hide that holding.
So 1st and 20 for Tampa. But look, the way they've been running the ball, 10 yards a clip, I mean, they can get it back. They can get it back in a hurry.
She doesn't have to hold. She just got lazy for a second. She's got great feet. She can block.
So coming up, 8:10 to go in this opening half. Tavia Lowell under center. This time the I formation behind her. Receivers on each side. Pitch back to Taylor. Taylor's going to try to take it wide. Going to get strung out. Good defense by the Divas on the edge.
Right.
This time she couldn't find any room to run. She might have lost a yard. Yeah, she did. It's a really good defense.
Yeah.
By the Divas defense there. It ends up being a 1-yard loss. So 2nd and 21 coming up.
Yeah, you don't always get your name called, but when you do a good thing and you force her to bow, that buys time for the rest of the crew to get over there. Outstanding job up front. Biggins.
The Divas really good on the edge that time. You got to, again, this team, you better set the edge on them or you're in trouble. Like playing Pittsburgh, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? Like when you play Pittsburgh, you got to do the same thing. Or
Yeah, and they've got veterans. They got people that know what they're doing up there. Adams, Jenkins, Bullock, Robert, they know what they're doing. They just have to be more consistent.
Octavia Lowell now 2nd and 21 under center with the I formation behind her. She is going to run it herself coming here near side. She got a lot of real estate. She gets a corner, and she does. She's going to be pushed out of bounds. Gets a lot of it back, but still got a ways to go. We bring up about a 3rd and 12 after about a 9-yard pickup.
I think that just happened. Yeah, that wasn't designed. But when you have a baller at quarterback, I mean, you always have a threat.
Rivas did a good job to string it out.
He did, yeah.
While they rallied to the ball for. So that's going to bring up, ball sits at the 38. They need to get to the 50. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 right now for 3rd and 12 for the Inferno.
Seems like they had the ball for a half.
Yeah, well, they have. I mean, the Divas offense has not had that many opportunities. Of course, 1 touchdown and 1 turnover. So here we go. Ball out of the pistol. Back to her right. 2 receivers to her left. Back to pass for just the 2nd time this game. Loads up, throws to the middle, and incomplete. And again, not their strength. Meg Joyce was the intended receiver, and Lowell got knocked down. And I believe they're going to punt the football away. They are to the Divas with 6:07 to go in this opening half.
Wow.
So
that's
stop.
a terrific stop.
Yeah, first stop for the Divas defense.
Man, Divas.
Well, outside of the turnover, first time they forced the punt.
Yeah. And I can understand why, if you're Tampa Bay, you're going, why are we throwing?
So the Divas have Britt back to receive, and Johnson's kind of a shorter receiver. Nicholson into punt. Christine Nicholson, the punter and the kicker.
Saying she's capable.
And punts it end over end. Make that Johnson misplays it. Oh, it's a dive on it. Woo! Shing Johnson took her eyes off it. I think she was looking at the rush coming at her a little bit too long and almost lost the ball. But did the smart thing and fell on it, giving her offense a chance to make something happen. Let's take another look.
Yeah.
She just misplayed it. It let it bounce. Yeah. Then it hit her in the face mask.
That's just like a wasted at bat. We'll never know now what could have happened.
I know.
But now you don't get a shot at it.
She's so dangerous.
And it's the fundamental. It's catching a kickoff or a punt. You've got to be better than that if you're going to be a champion.
So out of the huddle, Amanda Congialdi has got Struber to her right, 2 receivers on each side. Congialdi waiting for the snap and play action. She's going to roll right. Here comes Congialdi trying to show her wheels off. She's got the 40, 45, and a good pickup on 1st and 10 for Congialdi as she gets it up to the 46, bringing up a 2nd and 3.
She's competitive as all get out. Both of these quarterbacks are keepers. It's just a matter of who's going to have the ball last.
Congialdi and Divas offense trying to put some more points on the board before halftime. They will get the ball coming out of the half, so it could be 2-for-1 opportunity potential here for the Divas if they can get it in the end zone. Struber in the backfield with Congialdi. Low snap. Congialdi fires the slant to Navia Howell. Navi Howell. Navi 1st and 10 for the Divas.
Yeah.
The leading receiver.
She's a good football player.
In the WFA right now
really
is Navi Howell. She just wins off the line of scrimmage all the time. There's a low snap. Boom.
Focused in. You know you're going to get smacked. She didn't care. Held on to it at the end.
Another low snap. Congialdi loading up far side, and it's caught. That's Struber over there, or is it Kelly? No, they make that Johnson. Excuse me, Gabby Johnson catches it. Number 0, the tight end. Another 11-yard pickup, and the chains move.
They're capable. They've just got to be more consistent at it. And believe me, their defense right now is sending them a lot of love.
Yeah.
Subliminal love.
So again, Congialdi out of the shotgun. Another low snap. Caught here by Britt on the near side. Britt's looking for a block. No, she's dancing around.
Yes.
Nope, that's not going to go anywhere. So no gainer. The blocks just never form for Britt.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's one of those you got to come back and tell your teammates, sorry, and give the defense credit. That's what they're coached to do.
Oh, they came up and blew up the block. I mean, it was Johnson was trying to block, but she got knocked back. That was a good defensive play.
Call it a picket fence. Keep that picket fence.
So now Congialdi's got the stacked trips to her left. Struber to her left, and far side of the field is Howell. Give to Struber going right side. Ball into blockers, cuts it back into the middle of the defense and gets it down to the 28-yard line. So nice run from Struber there on 2nd down. They bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah. Well designed. You can have a great design. You call the play at the right time. Then you get the proper execution, and voila.
Yeah, 3rd and 4. You got to figure, again, 4-down territory for the Divas anyway with the kicking game the way it is. So that's a smart play to get some of the yards back.
Beautiful game when executed properly.
Rolling out. Congialdi. Pitch and catch. Yes. Blakey, 1st down. So Dana Blakey catches it and moves the chains. So Divas in business here, trying to put some points on the board and take the lead again on the 20-yard line of the Inferno.
Good catch. Yeah, they're capable of doing this, but it drives coaches nuts because they're going, what the heck taking you so long?
Well, I mean, it feels like they stop themselves more than they get stopped, as you know. Climbing the pocket, Congialdi's got the receiver. Howell caught, touchdown! Congialdi to Howell for the 9th time this season.
Those bad boys don't come easily. You have to earn them. And dagnabbit, they did it on that one.
20
That's
yards.
a good job of getting it done against a group that is really good. There's no gimmies in this. You got to take what you want. If you want to eat, you got to go take food off on the opponent's plate.
Look at her, just climbing the pocket. We see her do it all the time.
Yes.
Beautiful throw and catch. And Howell, for the 9th time this season, is in the end zone from Congialdi. Extra point ahead here for Christina Fernandez. Snaps there, holds there. Kick is low, but the kick is good. So 21-14, Divas on top. So Congialdi hooks up with her number 1 receiver, Navi Howell. And have the Divas on top. 21-14 with 2:49 to go in this opening half. Hopefully he didn't leave Tampa too much time, though. With the way they've been running the ball.
Yeah, I got an idea. Tampa's got a plan.
Yeah. The way they've been pounding the rock so far. We got an injured Inferno player. There's Navi Howell there. Smile, all smiles after that touchdown.
It's hard to get them, man. Don't take them for granted. They've had to earn this one.
And again, we're in, game 6 of the season. She's got 9 of them already this year.
Yeah.
And, of course, the biggest one last week on the road in Pittsburgh was huge. So, Divas team's got a lot of momentum going for them. Of course, last time we saw them, they had a Pittsburgh game that was back and forth, but it was a lot of self-inflicted wounds here on the home field today. 1 turnover, but since then they've overcome that to retake the lead here. See if this defense can kind of.
And Tampa's really good. I mean, they have an extraordinary player quarterback. They're lucky that they're in this or they have a lead. This could have very easily been taken away from them.
Yeah, you'd like to see if the Divas were able to get this up to a couple score game how Tampa would respond because, clearly they have one way they can play. I don't think they've shown us any evidence that they're comfortable throwing the football. But as long as this is a one-possession game, they're going to stay with their game plan.
That's right.
And you can't breathe easy with this team. They got some explosive athletes and running backs.
I think they're better at what they do than you are.
Yeah.
They're better. They're a better running team.
Yeah, they're an impressive unit when they get going. So here comes Christy Kelly. Again, 2:49 to go in the opening half, 21-14 Divas. Kelly's going to tee it up. Back to receive Joyce and Baker.
I thought you were joking about the first half.
No, this half's flying. And we've had a couple injury timeouts, too. If we didn't have that, we might have already be, having halftime refreshments. So here comes Kelly. Low kick, and Joyce comes up and takes it at 20, 25, 30. They get good field position here. Joyce, though, dances around. Fumbles popped out.
No.
Fumbles the football. Did the Divas get it? There's a pile up. Who has it? And I think Inferno got it back. Yeah, because the Divas are not celebrating. But, whoo, that could have been a disaster for the visitors. But it is recovered by Tampa, and they are fortunate to get on that.
Well, I know the Tampa staff is elated. They just avoided a heart attack.
Danny Turner,
now, is that
wow.
negligence or was it stripped?
It was stripped, but then Turner does a great job, 47, to dive on it and save the day. But once again, back to your point, nothing good happens when you start going sideways in the return. She was doing great moving forward, and then she stopped.
Yeah, don't stop.
Yep.
North-south, or
Boom.
just take a knee.
Yep.
That's what I would tell my people. You're better off taking a knee if you're doing something crazy.
So 2:39 to go. Of course, we'll have the 2-minute timeout coming up. Out of the wishbone once again. Octavia Lowell gives it to Rutland, left side. Breaks some tackles, got 5 and a little bit more, maybe 7, 8 yards on 1st and 10. Yeah, they're going to give her all the way up to the 38.
So it's too easy.
Excellent pickup on 1st and 10.
Looked like Rigo.
That was nicely done by Shea Rutland as the clock keeps moving.
Somehow I just would feel better if the quarterback had the ball. If I had a quarterback like Lowell, I'm going to scare you to death.
And the threat of her, too, you have to believe is slowing these ends down, right?
Yeah.
They're not
Nobody's
sure she's going to shoot out the side.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to run a play before the 2-minute timeout. She does not. So 2 minutes left here in this opening half, and it's a 21-14 Divas lead. But Tampa trying to get some points on the board before we get to halftime. You got to think this Divas defense is probably gassed chasing these running backs and this quarterback around.
I'm gassed watching them do it. I can't imagine how they feel.
Plus, the other part of it is the half has been so quick. Like, it's only an hour, not even an hour of elapsed time right now. It's 7:04. We started, 10 after, maybe 7 after, 6?
Yeah.
So think about all the plays that have been run in less than an hour. If you're this defense out there chasing, smoke, essentially. This Octavia Lowell is.
They'd have to have something more than oranges for me in that halftime. I'm going to tell you that.
Let's look at another look at that kickoff. So here was Joyce. And she was making great progress right about here, coming up in the next 5 where she kind of stutter-stepped and stopped. Yep, that was the play right there. Really good punch-out. Oh, on the ground there. That was an excellent punch-out.
Yeah.
By the Divas, and that was 15, Kiera Howell, and the defensive back that knocked it out, Navi's sister, and was almost a huge play. But the Inferno did recover, and now have a 2nd and 2 coming up from their own 38-yard line with 2 minutes to go in this opening half, trying to get some points on the board. Coming here near side and first down and a little bit more, not much
great
more.
Stop.
Maybe just one more. Looking for the face mask is Rutland. She's yelling.
I thought she was about to pop through there.
We got a diva on the field. Is that Rivas?
I tell you, man, this is an old slobber knocker.
So 1:54 in this opening half. They stopped the clock. Spoke too soon about the fast-moving clock because now all of a sudden we've had injuries. Still trying to get a number there. I thought it might have been Rivas, and I don't see her. It was Rivas. She's up, though.
All right.
It's a good sign. Ricky Rivas, one of the better linebackers of this team. I don't want to see her out too long, but she seems to be okay. But that was a first down. They got just enough for the first down, maybe at 3 yards. So 41 is where the ball will be spotted at Tampa 41, that is. First and 10, 1:54 to go in this half. The question is, can the Inferno get it down the field before the clock dies out? They do have 3 timeouts.
Yeah, you got to exhaust yourself in the attempt.
Again, they're going to keep it on the ground. Taylor gets stood up, going nowhere. Really good by Kerry Hall, meeting her in the hole. And Taylor had nowhere to go.
First time we've seen that.
Woo. Loss of 1 as Kerry Hall meets Akia Taylor. So that brings up 2nd and 11. I think Tampa, they burn a timeout now. They're still
double deuce is no joke. Comes in there with a bad attitude. Drop those hips, man. Threw those hips on you, baby. You are done.
Divas actually burned the timeout, so they want to try to preserve some time if they can here for their offense. But first things first, defense got to stop them. The 2nd and 11 coming up. Aggressive strategy here for the Divas. Of course, they'll get the ball coming out of the locker room as well.
I watched Kerry warm up today and love the drills they go through. I mean, this is a good group of people. They love what they do. They're good at it. And they take great pride in not being pushed around.
Yeah, she's had an excellent season.
Oh, she's a
Kerry Hall, 34
flat-out
tackles.
baller.
Yeah, 34 tackles. Leads his defense every week. Her and Jamaica Sharp, the top tacklers in this defensive side of the ball.
You got to have a screw loose. you do, really. You can't be perfectly sane. But they love what they do, and you got to go through the practice and the grind. Good group.
2nd and 11, Octavia Lowell. Back to pass for just the 3rd time. Loading up, going deep, and that's hanging up there, and it's picked off. King's got it. She's coming back. 40, 45, 50. Into Tampa territory, taken down to the 46-yard line. What a play by Amaya King, her 4th pick of the season.
Scott, you nailed it. There's nothing that can change the course of a game more than the secondary. You go out and steal one, get a return, and just suck the life out of your opponent.
Ball just
Look how she tracked it. See, she tracked it.
Yeah, she sure did.
She looked like the receiver.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that shows you her athleticism. She's well coached, well trained. That's a job well done. Now what you going to do with it?
As we said before, Tampa's strength is not throwing the football, only averaging about 40 yards a game in the air.
You're the one that kept probing them.
They got to
get
keep
them to throw.
Back to pass, Congialdi. That is her strength. Thrown low ball, and is it caught? Yeah, they're going to call it a catch. You pick him up 9, and that is a complete pass to Navi Howell. So it brings up a 2nd and 1, but again, the clock moving here.
You got to score.
Divas do have a couple timeouts left.
It would be a backbreaker.
So 1:05 to go. Divas certainly got plenty of time, again, with the timeouts and the way this offense can strike. Good snap this time. Back to pass. Congialdi says, go. Throws it up to Britt. Oh, and it's caught. Going to the ground. What a catch from Britt at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Divas. Deep into Inferno territory.
Going with your bad self. That's a baller playmaker. Now you got to get in the end zone. If you're DC, you got to finish.
21-yard pickup. Clock moving. 45 to go. Congialdi rolling to her left. Loading up towards the end zone. Caught here short of the end zone of the 5, but still on her feet as Blakey gets pushed out of bounds. 1st and goal to goal, Divas at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, you want to break their back, you got to get in the end zone.
With 37 ticks to go, clock stop, 1st and goal to goal. Wow, this Divas offense.
Tampa Bay, you hold them to 3, you got a life, you got a chance.
And we get whistles here. I think Tampa might be burning a timeout.
They better do whatever they can to keep them out of the end zone.
Tampa's called timeout here. And again, the Divas will have the football coming out of half.
Yeah, you can't give up 7.
So this is
and
huge
the ball.
here. I mean, this is a huge swing. I mean, a minute ago we're talking about can the Inferno get points on the board instead.
Yeah.
The Divas are 3 yards away from putting another touchdown up here.
Turnovers, baby. Turnovers.
So the Divas have created a couple turnovers here tonight. Big strip earlier, and then, of course, now the interception from King. And they did score off of the fumble earlier, and now trying to convert points off of the interception. So this has been a wild sequence here in the last 2 minutes of this half. And again, here's Congialdi, the big play. The 21-yard play.
The look away helped. Bought a little bit more space. Just job well done.
Great catch.
Tip of the ball at this highest point. Make the catch.
Almost hit her helmet, I think, too. That was beautiful.
That's an assist.
Here we go. Divas have got it. 1st and goal from the 3. Buckman, the lone back, to Congialdi's right. Howell out to the left side here on the formation. Buckman makes one tackler miss. She gets taken down shy of the goal line at the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal. Will the Divas stop the clock? No, they're going to run. They're going to try to run some players out there. They got to hustle here.
You got to get in the end zone if you're DC.
You got to get off the field here, too. Better preserve some time here.
These are the moments you practice for that you don't think you're going to ever use.
They're going to snap the ball with 12 seconds left, maybe. No. Got it. Congialdi needs to hurry. Quickly, Congialdi, the keeper in the end zone, had it the whole time. Touchdown, Amanda Congialdi. Just too cool. Just too cool. Her 7th touchdown of the season on the ground.
She's the playmaker.
With 6 ticks to go.
Man, wow.
They made that very interesting. Actually, it's officially 3 seconds, I think, because the scoreboard here skips. So sometimes you can't tell what the official time is. So the refs have to keep that on the field. It was a little dicey there for a minute. I wasn't sure they're going to get the playoff. If you get stoned there, even if you get the timeout, you only got 1 play left.
We know people with influence. We got insider trading. All right.
So Fernandez on for the extra point with 3 ticks to go in this opening half.
We're going to come back to this. This is going to be one of the reasons why.
Kick is up, and yeah, it's true. 28-14 Divas. What a finish to this half. Congialdi TD run. Impressive.
Yeah, we're coming back to that. That's one of those hallmark moments.
Again, we're sitting here talking about, okay, can the Inferno get it down? They're close to the 50-yard line. Instead, they throw an interception, and then it was really that first down play where they finally stopped the ground attack when Hall comes through and plows Taylor for a 1-yard loss. The Divas burn a timeout right away, which was a gutsy move. And then, obviously, the interception ends up being huge. And now the touchdown with just 3 ticks to go in this opening half.
Yeah, these are the best games that go back and forth. They have some intrigue with them. Great players make great plays, and we've seen some outstanding efforts.
So Cristina Fernandez going to tee it up. It should be the last play of the half, assuming there's no penalty. That's Kelly kicking off, Christy Kelly, and she squibs. Oh, right off the shins and down, and that should be the end of the half, or no? I think I say a seconds left. Let's see.
You have Luke Rosa over there on your sideline. You might be able to come in and kick one.
Now that's it. That ends the half. So Divas head into the locker room with a 2-touchdown lead. Wow, 28-14. The Inferno thinks there should be a second left, but I think this is the half. We'll wait and see if the refs send them off. And that's it. Yeah, that's halftime.
Go hit the Gatorade.
So we'll take a timeout.
right here all around is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down. Montiello's going to go straight ahead. Got a receiver caught. Touchdown.
Their McMahon, what a catch! Houdini acts. Zion, she breaks another tackle. They've got one for
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at rosm.org.
Welcome to the Road to Canton Halftime Show. I'm Brian Sweeney, the voice of the Women's Football Alliance Pro Division National Championship game. We've reached the final week of the regular season, and we will check in with Alex Westhead throughout tonight's program. In the first of 3 Division II versus Pro Division games last weekend, the Rocky Mountain Thundercats welcomed the Mile High Blaze. In the end, the Blaze moved to 2-3 with a 13-12 victory. The Blaze need a win today and some help from Tampa and Cincinnati if they want to make the postseason, as they currently sit in the 9th spot, just behind the Storm and ahead of the Cougars. Since winning the Division II National Championship in 2022, the Blaze sit at just .500 and are at risk of missing the playoffs for the first time since 2023.
And to be fair, they probably should. I think that when you look at what the Mile High Blaze have done this year, they just haven't been good enough to be irrelevant in that postseason picture discussion. They need help on defense. They need help on offense. And right now, the Mile High Blaze are just not a team that you can look at and say, well, there's a championship contender. They just need more help.
The Nevada Storm moved to 3-2 on the season when they welcomed the Oregon Cougars of Division III. This one ended with a decisive 44-0 win for the Storm, who need to finish strong today as they currently sit in the number 8 spot in the Massey ratings, which would send them to play the Passion in the first round of the postseason if the ratings stay the way they are now. Nevada is looking at making the postseason for the first time since 2022.
And I'm sure for the Nevada Storm, Brian, they're looking very, not fondly, but they're looking back at what happened to them a year ago, where they were in that postseason spot, then dropped the heartbreaker and didn't make the playoffs. They're looking to atone for that, but they might need help from outside, especially on the East Coast in Pittsburgh.
The St. Louis Slam went into Derby City and put up their best showing of the 2026 season. Humphrey and McMahon were not the only ones reaching the end zone either, as Keona Smith had a pick six and Hannah Brixon had a massive hit to get points on the board as well. Final score, St. Louis 62, Derby City 20. With the current Massey ratings, St. Louis would open up the postseason back in Minnesota for the third matchup of the season on June 27th. But that could change based on their game tonight versus the Indiana Valor and how the game ends between Cali and Salt Lake. It took a few weeks this season, but the Slam are back to playing the game the way they like to.
So the St. Louis Slam, they pound Division II teams. That's no surprise to anybody who's watched them for as long as they have. But the biggest thing is they get Carrie McMahon back, and clearly she's had an impact, giving Jamie Gall that top target to throw to. They're going to be a dangerous out in the postseason, whoever they play.
In the first of the Pro versus Pro games last weekend, the Houston Energy played the Cali War. After already finding the end zone twice, Nori Washington of the War intercepted Christina Jacobs of the Energy. Then it was another pass to Megan Vale as she quickly is becoming Guzman's favorite target. This connection increased the lead and in the end had the War on top 46-6. Cali will more than likely start the postseason on the road. The question will be where, in Minnesota or back at Salt Lake for the third meeting of the season. Cali and St. Louis flipped spots in the Massey ratings after last weekend and could very well do the same this week. For Houston, it's another season without making the playoffs.
And it's tough to see a green light or any sort of a light at the end of the tunnel for Houston just because they don't have any depth. They need help. They need somebody down in Houston who can come in and star at those key feature spots. They just don't have it right now. And for Cal, it's a tough spot for them to be in too, knowing that you have to go to Salt Lake, have a good performance, and then hope that you have to go to Minnesota instead of going to Salt Lake again. It's a tough spot for the War to be in, even as well as they had been playing until they started playing Salt Lake.
Becoming the only Pro Division team to finish their season last week, the Minnesota Vixen traveled to play the Tampa Bay Inferno. Minnesota was looking to recover from their loss to the Slam the week prior, and the Inferno were the ones to pay the price. By the end of the first quarter, Jackie Radford had already found the end zone twice to give the Vixen an early lead. Tampa was not going down easy, as Amaya Baker intercepted a ball meant for Radford and took it back for an Inferno touchdown. Late in the game, Solveig Lundberg for the Vixen also found the end zone again and sealed the game for the Vixen. Final score 55-21. Minnesota now waits to see what will happen in the first round of the playoffs, and Tampa, currently in the 7th spot in the Massey ratings, hopes to hold that spot. Although guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, Minnesota does not only not know who they'll be playing, but there's still a chance that they could be on the road.
And Brian, if they end up on the road, it's going to be because of factors completely beyond their control. I think the best case scenario for them was DC and Pittsburgh splitting that season series and then being able to win by as much as they did in Tampa. They are on bye this week, and that's a massive help for them. But the biggest thing for them is they just have to be able to be ready, because it's going to be a good team going into St. Paul to take on the Minnesota Vixen. They have to be ready and play from the opening jump.
In the final game last weekend, it was another instant classic between the DC Divas and the Pittsburgh Passion. In Week 3, it was a walk-off field goal in DC that sealed the win for Pittsburgh, and the fans were ready for the rematch. Napo would open up the scoring for this game and give the Passion an early lead. Congialdi would call her own number and put DC on the board before the first quarter ended. This game would remain tight until late in the fourth quarter, when DC trailed by 3 with just over 2 minutes to play, when Congialdi would have to dive on a bad snap to retain possession for the Divas. Then, with time ticking down, Navia Howell was found in the corner of the end zone to give DC the 33-29 victory. These teams will finish 1-2 in the National Conference, but exactly who gets which spot comes down to this week's results. This season, between DC and Pittsburgh, the team at home has lost both meetings.
So DC and Pittsburgh is an interesting matchup to me, again, just because you've had both teams win on the road, but you've also had some really good matchups in both. I think it's a testament to the hallmark of how perilous the WFA has become, where you have teams that are rivalry teams that are playing each other and they're splitting those series. It's really fun to see that anybody has a chance to beat anybody, and I'm really encouraged if and when they play each other in another postseason matchup again this year. Should be fun.
It's the final week of the regular season, and after 7 weeks, Alex and I are both sitting at 32-4 with our picks, after we each went 5-1 last week. It's time for the final regular season picks. Houston at Austin.
I think Houston gets it done on a high note against a Austin Outlaw team that I think can't keep up. It'll be close, but give me Houston.
Indiana at St. Louis.
St. Louis, I said before that they pound Division II teams. They'll do so again here. It should be a comfortable win.
Tampa at DC.
I like DC coming off of a good performance and a win, obviously, against Pittsburgh. But I think Tampa's sneaky. They'll keep it close, but give me DC.
Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
A shout-out the last time that they played. There's no reason to doubt the Pittsburgh Passion defense. Again, give me the Passion here.
Nevada at Mile High.
I'm concerned about Mile High with how they played last weekend against Rocky Mountain. Therefore, give me the Nevada Storm for the road win.
And Cali at Salt Lake.
Cali Salt Lake a little closer than the final score indicated the last time in Los Angeles. I'll take Salt Lake, and a little bit more comfortably here as well.
Tickets are on sale now for the National Championship weekend at Tom Benson Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, July 24th through 26th. Visit WFAProFootball.com for more information and to purchase your tickets today. Enjoy the second half of the game, and we'll see you next time on the road to Canton.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Are you or someone you know an experienced electrician ready for better pay, better benefits, and steady work? At IBEW Local 26, our electricians receive leading industry pay, comprehensive health insurance that covers your entire family, retirement benefits, paid time off, regular raises, and ongoing training to advance your career. Join a team that values skill, safety, and solidarity. Learn more at IBEWLocal26.org. That's IBEWLocal26.org.
You know the moments. The feeling in your feet. The rhythm of ambition. That extra. That aha. That sight. That's something. The click. The shift. The boom. And you're there. The mess becomes a map. And you call it art. Or science. Or code. Because now you know the way forward. For all the moments that drive you, there's edX. Fuel your ambition with thousands of job-relevant courses and programs at edX.org.
Recovery is everything. That's why Bee's DNA Vibe jazz bands are being gifted to everyone in the WFA. That's right. Thanks to the NFIM and the Shine program, every athlete in the Women's Football Alliance will be gifted the ultimate game changer for their recovery.
This patented technology targets recovery at the cellular level so that we can maintain our peak performance. And if it can handle our hits, imagine what it can do for you.
A lot of times you think surgery is the only option, but apparently not.
No, yeah, so when we talk about the mission at ROSM, we're talking about redefining orthopedics and sports medicine, right? When we look at the way that orthopedics has been practiced historically, we start off at the top of the food chain. So if you roll your ankle and you know there's nothing surgical, why do you start off with the orthopedic surgeon, right? If you get chest pain, you don't start off with a cardiothoracic surgeon, you're gonna start off with a cardiologist. So we are the non-surgical branch of orthopedics. So we're able to give them different options that typically aren't presented for them. We have more research coming out showing that cortisone is detrimental, and a lot of people are getting cortisone shots left and right. And we find out that study after study shows it can deteriorate the joint, cause small tears to get larger, and it's really not a great long-term option.
Yeah. So again, why don't you explain a little bit the difference between regenerative orthopedics and traditional orthopedic surgery?
Absolutely. So we're going to be a lot more conservative. We tend to spend a lot more time with the patients. And we use things like musculoskeletal ultrasound that allows us to see soft tissue instead of just bone on x-ray in order to heal things, repair, and to follow it over time. And so we have a lot of non-surgical injections that can be healing, reparative, or at least calm down inflammation without causing detriment or damage like cortisone.
Yeah, so talk about the patient experience and the outcome that some of your patients have experienced.
Absolutely. So the patient experience, we usually spend 30 minutes with our patient. It gives us plenty of time to get a great history, do a great physical exam, use the musculoskeletal ultrasound to scan the area of pathology, and then we can talk about treatment options, and we even have enough time to actually start a treatment the very first visit if needed. And this allows us to then, over time, allow them to come back, and let's say if they have a tear in their rotator cuff, we do a treatment. 6 weeks later, we can rescan it, see evidence of healing over time. So not only do you feel better, you can actually see the improvement.
And what's amazing is they do work with insurance. So that is always, I think, kind of top of mind when anybody's looking for a provider. You talk a little bit about a treatment gap here. Can you talk more about that?
Absolutely. The treatment gap is that time between when people have tried conservative options like physical therapy or chiropractic care and before they're ready to move on to a major surgery. And so we find that a lot of people are in a treatment gap for about 2 to 9 years. And so this is a time when they start to gain weight, they start to not live a healthy lifestyle because they're in pain and they can't be active. Those are perfect patients for us because we have different injections and options that can help to get them out of pain so they can live a healthier, happier life.
You know, it's life-changing. You are giving people back that time. Let's talk a little bit about some of the procedures that you offer here at your offices.
Absolutely. So we do things like prolotherapy, which is injecting dextrose and lidocaine into an area to create an irritation, to trick your body into thinking that a new injury had occurred, so your body wants to try to heal or get that better with its own stem cells. The next step up from that is to use platelet-rich plasma, where we use your own blood, we spin it down in a centrifuge, we get rid of the red and white blood cells, but we keep the platelets. These platelets contain growth factors that serve as a magnet or a beacon to tell stem cells where to come, and they start to heal and repair areas of pathology. And then our strongest option is to use bone marrow or microfragmented adipose. Both of these contain mesenchymal stem cells. So these serve as a reparative, cushioning area to help decrease inflammation, but also to repair areas that are injured.
I feel like you are giving so many of our viewers hope right now. You heard the phones. If you want to maybe get a consultation, look at some other options, make sure that you connect with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. All of the information is on your screen. And again, they've got locations across the DMV, 6 locations to be exact. So give us a call right now. Thank you so much, Dr. John.
Thanks for being here.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Start of the second half. Divas 28-14 on top of Tampa Bay. Scott Jackson, Rick Doc Walker here with you at John Lewis High School in Springfield, where we've had some fireworks here in this opening half, Doc. I mean, we got started quickly tonight with the Inferno, and the Divas obviously found themselves at a deficit, but have done a nice job to come back and take the lead by a couple touchdowns here at the half.
Yeah, Jack, they closed properly, but that doesn't tell you the whole story.
Here we go. Here's what it was. Ikea Taylor, look at this run.
Bounce and break. That's what that is.
Play there, and it was a ground and pound attack, and it was a good one to start. But then the response from the Divas after the muffed kickoff, a 99-yard return by Ching Johnson, then the fumble by Octavia Lowell. The Divas respond with a Sarah Struber touchdown
run. Look at that O-line, man, just imposing their will.
So at this point, Divas are up 14-7 after their offense gets a short field, but then right back at you, the Inferno respond and tie it back up at 14 apiece with this impressive run by Rutland between the tackles. But then here's Amanda Congialdi going to work and then getting picked off by Bree Roberts.
Play the ball, play the ball.
And then it was the Divas defense responding. As you see Carrie Hall stacking up, and then a big interception here from Amaya King.
Boy, look at that ball all the way in, near tip of the eyes, man. That's a great theft and return.
Only a couple passes from the Inferno, and they were not pretty in this opening half. And they are, again, a run-heavy offense. So the Divas used those 2 turnovers to their advantage, cash it in on touchdowns. This is right before the end of half, getting it right in the red zone, and there is Amanda Congialdi running it through for the touchdown. Congialdi, a touchdown pass and a touchdown run in the opening half. And, again, the Divas get the football coming out of here in the locker room. So that was a huge swing of events. This was a 14-14 game. Divas score 2 straight TDs to end the half, a 14-0 run, if you will, and now they'll get the ball right out of the locker room.
Anybody's game, though. I'm going to say anybody's game.
Just if you're Tampa, you don't want to get much further than this.
No.
You can't afford to go down 3 scores the way that they just can't throw the football at this point. Here comes Johnson picking it up at the 25, coming here near side, trying to find a blocker. She's going sideways. Now she's going to start going forward.
Yeah.
Gets through 1 tackle, but now going to get stacked up and drop. Really good coverage by Tampa Bay that time to keep Ching Johnson hemmed in.
Yeah, the key to stay on your feet. The red shirt stayed on their feet. If you stay on your feet, you got a chance.
That was excellent coverage because that Ching Johnson can hurt you. I mean, again, 99-yard one earlier.
Killer.
She's got 40-yard average on the season. So the Divas will start at 1st and 10 at their own 25. And Congialdi and the offense had to wait till about halfway through the first quarter, to get the ball, as Tampa really sucked the clock up. And then, of course, the kickoff return by the Divas immediately for a touchdown. So the Divas offense didn't get on the field at that point. But when they have been on the field, they've been really good. Outside of the interception on that one play that we showed you, this offense has been rolling. Whitney Sims is the back for the first time tonight. We see Whitney in the game, number 24, to the right of Congialdi, who's got 2 receivers here near side. And this gives straight ahead to Sims. He's got a head of steam, got about 4 yards. He gets wrestled down there. Good tackle as Dana Turner pulled her down, number 47. Danny Turner with a high tackle on Sims. That's not an easy person to bring down.
Yeah, she wasn't. That was a Wrangler tackle.
They're going to give her 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 coming up. So Divas come out of the locker room here with this 2-touchdown lead. See if they can add to it here, the early part of this third quarter play.
Man, when your corner's second leader in tackles, that tells you something.
Play action. Congialdi now going to keep it. You're going to run the right side. She's getting strung out. Now she's going to cut it back. It's spun around. Ooh, gets dropped. Maybe picks up a yard, but not much.
That's more of a key breaker.
Yeah.
They try to keep you honest. That's not her thing.
Just a yard. So 3rd and 6 come up. Big 3rd down here. If you're this Inferno offense, you can get a 3 and out here to come out of the locker room. That's a big win for Tampa. Get back out there and start road grading like you were for most of the first half before the end of the second quarter.
So you're saying they're not going to be like the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to actually use the clock to their advantage.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to shoot quick threes. No, I don't see the Inferno doing that. Congialdi back to pass, throws it, cross in the middle, caught. Howell, 1st down and more. Navi Howell on the slant, an easy pitch and catch as the Divas are in business at the 47-yard line.
If you're developing a training reel and you want to know what it looks like to throw a slant route, take advantage of this.
It's a great play.
I mean, watch your feet. Feet, throw on the point. Timing is everything. Boy, that's a good operation.
Really is. She looked like she got a free release. Here comes Congialdi stepping in the pocket. She got Britt, 35-30. Britt's on the loose, 25-20. She's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Divas. Congialdi to Britt for 53-yard touchdown. 53-yard play. Just like that, Divas have extended their lead.
So they say there's no substitute for speed.
Woo!
Man.
What a great play. Again, Congialdi climbing the pocket, so dangerous. And 53 yards to Britt. Here it is again. Woo! Splits the defenders.
Right in the bread
Right
basket.
here, had a chance at her, but no, gone.
You think she can run?
Wow. The long strider.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Once she got
Eric
past
Dickerson was a long strider. You can tell that you don't look like it, but she is moving.
All right, coming out late was Whitney Sims. All right, now they're holding the clock. There we go. The extra point attempt coming up for the Divas. Snaps there, holds there, kick is up, and it is through as Christina Fernandez is true. All 5 of them tonight. Divas 35-14. I mean, this was a 14-14 game in the middle of the second quarter, and the Divas have just hit the turbo burst here. Here's another look at that touchdown. Speaking of turbo burst, look at Britt. Boom.
Gone.
She was even, and then she wasn't.
Yep. Must be crazy to have that kind of speed and just on demand.
We still had time to dance. I mean, that was pretty good, too. 35-14 Divas. This Kanji Aldi really heating up here, and every time she gets rolling and climbing that pocket, you just got a feeling it's going to be a big play. And it has been tonight. Play is never dead with her. So Divas kicking it off with now a 3-touchdown lead. This is really going to be interesting to see how the Inferno handle this. Again, not a passing team. Charlotte Pernice Progles with the kick. It's a bouncer, pops up. Uh-oh. That ball's live, picked up by the Inferno right at the 30 and pushing towards the 35-yard line is where they'll get stacked up as the returner is Courtney Briscoe. So Courtney Briscoe with the return. It's a pretty good field position coming up for the Inferno, but they need a response here. You got to get points on this drive, Doc.
Oh, yeah, at this point, if they want to win the game.
Yeah, if you want to win the game, you got to score here. See what they do. Again, look, they've been really disciplined with their approach. And there's still a lot of time left. I mean, you still got a quarter, most of this quarter and another full quarter. Did you just have to score a touchdown in this drive? Whatever that means. If it takes you 8 minutes to get there, so be it. Octavia Lowell gives it. Coming here to the near side is Taylor, the speedster. Stabler's going backwards now. Great. Carrie Hall. Carrie Hall all over it.
Wow. That's clinic.
Really was.
Coaches all over the land will love seeing this.
Carrie Hall, and I think it was Parker was the other Divas defender.
Well, you
back
keep
there
coaching. Keep that outside shoulder free. Go back and stay in position. Drop those hips. Well done, man.
Yeah.
Clinic. That was clinic right there,
Parker held her up, and Hall cleaned it up. Really good job. Arzu also came busting through there. And the initial part of that play. 2nd and 12 now. Pitch out. Coming here near side again. Taylor. She fumbles the ball. It's on the turf, but pops back up in her hands, and now she's got the corner and then some. Wow. I think she's close to the first down marker. And, yeah, right on the marker. What a run.
And see that again.
I mean,
wow.
How did she do that? Akia Taylor.
Talent. She focused. She didn't panic. That's how she did it.
Wow. 11-yard pickup.
Didn't panic.
What a great play.
She got some horsepower,
She is so dangerous. Yeah. Had the first touchdown of the game. Every time she touches it, you got the feeling it's going to be a big play, and that was a huge one.
It's possible.
That was a big one. Could have been lost behind the line of scrimmage instead of 1st and 10 at the 45 for the Inferno. Trying to respond here. The Divas have gone a 21-0 run. Give Rutland, and she gets dropped in the backfield. Parker again shooting through. Parker's everywhere.
Good penetration, man.
It's Micaiah.
Yeah, and they break through. Watch her shoulders square.
Oh, great tackle.
Just explosive. She explodes through contact.
And Fleming
man,
there
I love
as well.
That. I love that.
But boy, Parker made it happen again.
Yeah, you got to have a screw loose, man. I'm telling you, be in the front 7, and you got to love contact.
D-line coming up here for the Divas. So a big second down here after a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Lowell back to pass, under pressure, throws it, gets hit, and that is actually caught, or no? I was going to say hit the ground. No, incomplete. The intended receiver was Maggie Etheridge, the tight end, but the ball had hit the ground, and Octavia Lowell took a shot, too, as she was letting the football go.
She got no help from her friends up front. I mean, you can't have a perfect no-hitter as an offensive lineman.
Let's take another look. So here's the pressure.
Yeah, a perfect no-hitter.
Yeah. You can't have that.
Yeah, perfect no-hitter.
Sharp just got through to her. And it was kind of, she got pushed towards her by one of the
Yeah.
blockers, and they were
When
trying
your
to.
quarterback is as good as she is, you owe it to yourself to give her a chance. She's that good.
So 3rd and 12. Not a great down and distance for this ground and pound Tampa team, but let's see what they've got in play here from their own 43-yard line. Back to pass again. Lowell trying to load up. She's going to run for it. She's got a little bit of space, but she's going to get stacked up at the 50, maybe the 49. It's a good stop there.
That's a stop.
And again, it's Fleming and Hall.
And Hall should have known. Double deuce. I tell you what, man.
So Carrie Hall. Sharp was chasing her as well, but really good clean tackle there for the Divas. And actually, that was 23. That was Spring Gamble that came up and got her. Spring Gamble with the tackle.
Job well done.
The backup linebacker with a big play there. So they're staying on the field. So Inferno, 4th and 4. 4th and 4 for the Inferno. Octavia Lowell will be out of the pistol.
35-14, I'm going for it.
Back to pass. Now running Lowell.
Yeah,
She's going to get it. She does. She's got it, and that's a 40. 35 and taken down at the 49 by Arzu, but after she gets the first down, they'll mark it down to the 35. 1st and 10.
Not to be a Monday morning quarterback, but you might want to put 2 people on her.
No question.
On a critical down because she is special.
Gamble had a
so
shot
effortless, man. Look at her. It's like a Game Boy.
Yeah.
You watch it playing with a video game.
So 8:53 and the clock moving to go here in the third quarter. 35-14 game. Inferno just need points. They had to get it in the end zone here. Stop the bleeding. And right now got to drive Bruin. I formation behind Lowell. Give Roberts left side and maybe 2 yards at the most.
Stop.
So good defense there from the Divas.
Yeah, that was a good stop.
Lucretia Lane, not cut her down initially.
Yeah, and Jones topped it off.
Yeah, nicely done. So pick up a 2, 2nd and 8.
Tell you, both these teams are really well conditioned. Because I'd be in oxygen right now. I'd be people all around me in white coats.
The Divas, that front 7, or that front 4, I should say, really rotating some people in and out with the heat and
That's smart.
Yeah, you gotta keep them fresh. It's tough. You get a couple stops, and then Tampa will hit you with a big play. And right now, a little I formation. Now we got a new quarterback. It looks like Parker is in the game, the backup quarterback. Ashley Parker, number 13, is under center, but gives it to Taylor. Taylor taken down after a short pickup. So really good defense by Carrie Hall and Lane again.
Combining on the stop, number 22, Carrie Hall. And number 35, Lucretia Lane.
So I don't know if Lowell.
It's a gain of a couple to the 31-yard line. 3rd down. The line to gain is the 25, 3rd and 6.
Lowell is still in the field, too, so watch out, because I mentioned earlier she's got a touchdown reception this year.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously she's a great runner, so it might be involved in the play here. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Again, you got to be 4-down territory for this Inferno offense as the clock's moving. 7:09 to go. I formation. Parker stays in under center. Lowell's here in the slot to the near side, but a handoff to Taylor's. Going to get maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a good stop.
Another good stop by Carrie Hall. Number 22.
Double deuce.
Yep. She's in on everything.
She's a menace.
Absolutely. So 4th and 5. 4th and 4 we'll call it. 4th and 4 here. They had a 4th and 4 already on this drive they converted when Lowell was the quarterback. We'll see how they come out of this formation. Out of this huddle, I should say. What formation? Again, Parker standing there, quarterback. Ashley Parker, backup quarterback. Bigger, taller player. And Lowell is in the slot here to the near side. Meg Joyce, the wide receiver on this side of the formation. And again, Taylor, the deep back behind Holmes, the fullback. And now we have whistles and a timeout spurned by the Inferno. Didn't like something about that, and we're running short on the game clock, I think. And so they're going to burn a timeout with 6:04 to go in this third quarter. It's a huge 4th down.
Yeah, this is really one of those times in the game we'll look back and say this was pivotal.
You can't go empty here if you're Tampa.
Not if you want to win.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Divas, again, ripped off the last 21 points. You give them the ball back, and then they put another one on the board, and that's pretty much good night at that point. So if you want to stay in the football game, you got to punch in 7 here. So this is why they burned the timeout, which isn't ideal because you want to maybe need to preserve clock later in the game coming back, but you just got to make sure you get the points here.
Now, this is my kind of weather. We finally got to the point where this is manageable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good crowd, by the way, here tonight. Come to see this game. Divas' final home regular season game. But tell you what, 2 weeks from now, be back here for a home game. Don't know who the opponent will be yet. Still a chance the Divas could end up with the top seed. Depends on what the scoreboard looks like for Pittsburgh tonight. But it's a point differential situation, too. So, the Divas, they need to get stops, and they need to put some more points on the board before this night is over.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, exactly. So Parker under center. 4th and 4. Straight ahead, going nowhere. Divas defense stacks it up, and that's going to be well shy. And a turnover on downs.
Double deuce.
Carry Hall.
Double deuce.
There she is. In the middle of everything.
You knew it. Yeah, that's right. Guess who? You know who's going to be there.
She's
Double deuce, baby. Full dose.
Let's get another look right
Watch
here.
her. She's an attack dog. Runs right in there, penetrates through, leg drive. She got that hot sauce in her, see? She got a little bit of that nastiness to her. She's going to finish the play and then gloat.
Tell you what, 91, too. That was Sierra Adams, I think, had the initial stop, and then Hall finished it off while the leg drive was going there and got on the ground. That's huge. So 1st and 10 at their own 28. Congialdi out of the shotgun. Struber in the backfield. You got trips here to the left side. Lois Cook. No, that's not Lois Cook. That is 39. Back to pass. Loading up. Ball's a little short, coming back for it. And, batted away. Picked off by Joyce.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
You don't want that.
Picked off.
You threw Lois's name into that.
No, Progs, Pernice Progs was coming back for the ball, kind of batted it up. Now, the slot receiver on the near side I was trying to figure out who that was. I think that was 38, Jennifer Cutler. And then, again, loaded up. Here was Congialdi. Was short and popped up.
That was good defense.
Really good defense. And Joyce with a great play. So, man, oh, man, Divas defense does the job. The offense gives it right back. Can't be charitable. We were talking about this in the pregame. Things on the Divas checklist tonight. Play clean football. Don't beat yourself. Penalties have hurt them, and now 2 turnovers.
Well, focus on double deuce. She'll take you to the ball.
So Ashley Parker stays in at quarterback. Octavia Lowell, the slot receiver, number 5 out here. I'm surprised we haven't seen her get the ball since Parker's come in the game. We've seen how explosive she can be. Meg Joyce, the far side receiver here. Pitch out. Taylor stops, starts, goes back up the middle, and gets taken down maybe a yard on the play. That's it. Akia Taylor gets 1 yard as she's cut down. We have an injured offensive lineman for Tampa. You hate to see that. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
not good.
You don't want anything to be ugly.
No. Looks like Alexis Walker, 67, is rolling around. So Divas, 5:38 to go, and the Inferno will get a bit of a breather as they tend to the injured player on the field. After that 1-yard pickup from Akia Taylor. All right, let's get the replay here and see what happened. 67.
Stop, you go, and the pile comes on you, and then
right here.
They
rolled on.
They roll on you, yeah.
Eesh.
Yeah. Not on purpose.
Nope.
No one's expecting it. It still does not take the pain away.
Yeah, still 10. Like the left leg being worked on.
And as wild as these games are, you're just lucky that this only happens every once in a while.
Right.
It could happen every play.
There's massive bodies in there. You know,
yeah.
Cutbacks and everything.
Yeah. That's what makes the game so intriguing. But you don't have to be in pads. I mean, the French Open,
Right.
to me, is the most grueling sport on the planet. I mean, how many hours? I mean, hours.
Yeah.
Upon hours on clay. Come on, man.
Well, this year, the extreme heat, too, made it a lot more
that's my
interesting than
point.
it needed to be. There was players, really, they're not used to that kind of heat this time of year over there. Yeah, and that's a good sign standing up, but you can tell there's issues putting weight on it. I mean, she's not going to be able to play on that.
She's out.
Now they got to figure out now if this is something that needs to be handled immediately.
Don't you
or
have some World Cup obligations?
Do I have any World Cup? No, no, I'm not Mark Ratto.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm confused with Mark Ratto. All right, coming off the field, that's a good sign. Seeing her will help, but probably the end of the night.
Walking better, but you won't see her again. Not in the uniform.
Alexis Walker, that's tough.
Great name.
The second and 9 coming up. 5:38 to go. Third quarter, again, 35-14. This was a 14-14 game late in the second, and the Divas scored 2 touchdowns the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. And then one right out of the gate here in this third quarter to open this thing up.
Yeah, Tampa kind of lost his mojo.
So Ashley Parker stays in at quarterback, the backup, although Octavia Lowell is in the game. Pitch out to Taylor. They're really trying to work Taylor now.
Boy,
and
that's
the Divas have finally really got a beat on her, haven't they? Excellent tackle. Lucretia Lane again coming up, making a play.
35 in your program. Man. Job well done. When you keep that outside arm free, you go up with extreme inside, with power, and then you got to have the right attitude.
Here it comes.
You can see it. Look at that.
Wow.
She got bad intentions.
Sheds a block.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to get her phone number on that one. She was in there trying to break her whirl up.
So 3rd and 10 coming up after the loss of 1. Great play by Taylor. Excuse me, by Lane.
Yeah, I love
pop. Boom.
Nothing like it. The pop. You just look at it, you know that she's not scared. She's coming in there, man, with bad intentions.
So Parker under center. Again, Octavia Lowell in the slot here on the near side of the field. Make Joyce
dangerous.
Closest one here to us.
Dangerous.
Back to pass. Parker. Little screen gets batted away. Is it the live ball? No, incomplete. They blow the whistle dead. Blew it dead, but Country Sharp, Jamaica Country Sharp coming there, blowing that thing up.
Awareness. That's not the first time she's been coached well. Pay attention in those meetings. Don't sleep.
4th and 10 coming up.
Read her keys. Woo. Oh, man, with the offhand. Wow.
That was beautiful. So I think the punting unit's going to come in. Yeah, they're not even going to play around with this. So Inferno is going to send out the punter. And that is going to be Kristen Nicholson.
It's the 3rd.
Back to receive for the Divas will be the dangerous one. Ching Johnson, number 25, has already taken a kickoff back 99 yards.
This is tempting, but it's 35-14.
Yeah. Oh, Brusher almost got to her, but gets it away. Johnson is going to have to disball on it at the 24-yard line. Lane came through there. Was close to getting a block in there. Lucretia Lane. But DC will have the ball back, so no harm, no foul on the interception. So 4:15 to go here in this third quarter. Divas with 3 touchdown lead, trying to add to it here. See Amanda Congialdi. It's got a couple touchdown passes tonight and a touchdown run. Struber, the running back. We'll stack formation here. And Hal, the receiver on the far side of the field. Give to Struber. It's got a big hole. First down pickup of about 9.5 yards. 10 yards make it. And they're going to move. Are they moving the chains? Yes. 10-yard pickup.
Yes, sir. That's a good job. Keep those pads square. Offensive line, that right side, steamrolling. And you don't have to do much more than that. If they can stay on that plane right there, you can walk the dog the rest of the ball game.
Van Voorhees and Kelby, the 2 receivers here near side. Now, receiver comes in motion. Throw to Van Voorhees. She catches it. 35-40 on her feet towards the first down marker, maybe a yard shy. They're going to mark her down to the 48-yard line, so pick up a 9 on 1st and 10 for the Divas.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just keep your foot on the opponent's neck. If you're a Divas fan, that's all you want to do. Keep putting pressure on them.
Struber. She's got the first down and a little bit more. She falls forward towards the 48-yard line. So the chains will move. The Divas drive continues. Getting close to midfield now with under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter of play and a 3-touchdown lead.
Clock is on your side.
No huddle here. Trying to put the foot on the gas here and knock out these Inferno defense. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. One alone back to the left of Congialdi is Sarah Struber. Congialdi clapping her hands. Nope. Little miscommunication. I don't know. She keeps this coming here to the near side. She's got the corner, crosses the 50-yard line and out of bounds, and gets it to about the 47-yard line. About 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't get the strategy.
I don't know if that was just a mishandoff or did she want to do that. I'm not really sure what the play was there. It was interesting.
Take your time to no huddle. You got to take the clock, either or. Can't lose. Unless you fumble.
Right, or throw an interception, which they did last drive. So Congialdi breaks the huddle. Under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. In 4 wide. Now in motion is Outler. Play action, Congialdi throwing over the middle behind Kelly, but she makes a nice catch in 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line of the Inferno.
Coach, let me see that one again. My goodness. Man, a little bit of Houdini in there with Kelly.
Wasn't the best throw by Congialdi, but Kelly did a good job getting to it.
Good job. All those drills pay off, man.
Congialdi again with Struber to her right this time. Congialdi again keeper. And then she's going to get taken down after maybe a 2-yard pickup. We talk about Congialdi, is a good athlete and a good runner, but, man, the way they're rolling down the field, I don't know if I want her running the football.
Yeah, I worry about that. You took the thoughts right out of my brain, man.
You don't need her taking shots.
I don't need 6 getting hit at all.
No. Struber to her left. Again, 2 receivers on each side. As we are under a minute left in this third quarter. Congialdi now looking to load up. Got a receiver in the middle. Van Voorhees, it's punched away, I should say. Incomplete. Good defense in the back end by Amaya Baker.
3-6, yeah, that was a good play. Boy, that's a game change. That keeps you, it allows you to maintain hope.
Nope.
Keep hope alive.
Yeah, she went for the kill shot there, but really good player. Ball hung up a little bit, and good coverage here by Baker.
Yeah, that was a job well done. You're right. Cut that thing a second sooner, or put a little more oomph on it, then you touchdown.
It just kind of hung up on her. So coming up on a 3rd and 8 now from the 34-yard line of the Inferno. You got to imagine Divas will probably stay on the field for a 4th down if they get there. With 41 seconds to go in this third quarter play. Looks like Tampa showing some pressure. Instead, they drop back. Now Congialdi rolling out. Oh, this is where she's so dangerous. Throws it. Got a receiver. Kelly. First down, Divas. At the 12-yard line. Every time she's rolled to her left tonight, Doc, she's made a big play. Every time.
She is, man. She is special. I don't know why Kyle Kelly lost her feet. Lost a chance to be a star. Could have been in that end zone dancing. But I'm glad she secured the catch.
12-yard line for the Divas. So we're coming up in the final 10 seconds of this third quarter. 35-14, Divas lead. They get a snap off. The last play of the quarter, it looks like. But, Congialdi takes a sack, and she'll lose yardage at the 16-yard line. She's going to be jumped out at the 17, rather, and that's going to end the third quarter of play. So we are headed to the fourth quarter, where it's all Divas since the middle part of the second quarter. 35-14 lead. Fourth quarter, final 15 minutes of this one is straight ahead as the Divas are knocking on the door once again, trying to put the finishing touches on a 4th consecutive win. Stick with us. Fourth quarter, straight ahead.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at rosm.org.
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
Getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter here. DC Divas trying to punch another one in the end zone. We got final 15 minutes straight ahead. It's a 2nd and 16. Last play was a sack taken. Amanda Congioli got dropped for the first time tonight by the Inferno. Throws it this here to the near side and stacked up, going nowhere quickly. And that was a short pass. So that was the first time we've seen Safrania Szilard tonight. Safrania didn't get very far as a no gainer. So 3rd down, 16. And again, they can get a first down before the end zone. The ball's on the 17th. They get it to the 1 for first and goal to goal, but again, you got to think, even if you get part of it here, you keep your offense out on the field perhaps. Buckman in the backfield with Congioli, trips to her right. Howell to the far side of the field. Back to pass. Congioli loading up, throwing towards the end zone over the middle there, and incomplete. So trying to get Britt, but couldn't connect. So make that Blakey, Dana Blakey. Comes up a little hobbled. So
yeah, I think she glued in on that because she had 42 in the end zone solo.
Oh, you mean 40? I think it was 47, maybe.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christy.
Yeah, Christy Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah, she had Kelly.
All right, so now we're going to get a field goal attempt. All right, so Christy Kelly will attempt what appears to be about a 34-yard field goal attempt where it's going to be spotted. So Kelly with Gabby Johnson, the holder, with 14:07 to go, trying to make it a 38-14 game. This will be their longest kick of the season by far for the Divas.
That touchdown might have put them out.
Convert. Snaps there, holds there, kick. She drills it pretty far, but it is wide to the right. She had the foot, but we got a late flag. I think we got a roughing the kicker.
Yeah, I think you're
we
right.
have a running into the kicker. Oh boy,
boy, that'll make you
that is
candidate
coach's
for
staff
dumb
crazy.
of the week.
Yep, roughing the kicker.
Ball's running into the kicker, charged against the Inferno.
Stays 4th down though, because not enough for the first, but they'll give her another attempt, or could they bring the offense back out? Let's see how close it puts the Divas. It's just a 5-yard. Okay, so it's only a 5-yard, so it's still a 4th and 12. Another look. Okay, right here. well after the kick. Actually, her own player got pushed into it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's her own player.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's a bad. Come on, they can do better than that. Do better.
I don't know about that, but
You
hey,
got to do better than that.
now gets another look at it. It says from 29 yards this time. Well, again, she had plenty of legs. She just pushed it to the right. So
That
Kelly,
call is going to hold.
So Kelly now snaps there, holds there. Kick is no chance. That one was just missed. She's coming up hobbling. Oh, that ball's live, by the way. Yeah, they're trying to return it, but taken now. Good job by the Divas in the back end to stop that from going anywhere. As Whitney Sims wasn't having any part of that. And because Tampa did that, I think they're going to mark the ball. Yeah, they're going to mark the ball at the 3. They just let it die there. Then they're from the line of scrimmage. But instead, they're going to start backed up at their own end with 13:52 to go. But the Inferno got what they needed out of that from their defense. They got to stop. No points for the Divas, but 3 touchdowns seems to be a pretty big task for an offense that is really suited just for one style of football.
Fans, don't forget after today's game, your official
I agree.
I mean, to get the ball 3 more times in 13:52 seems to be pretty optimistic. But we'll see. That's why they play the games. Here we go. Parker stays in at quarterback.
They need quick score.
They've got to probably take some chances here in the air. So Ashley Parker stays in at quarterback from their own 3. She's out of the shotgun. 2 receivers on each side of her, and 1 back to her right. And back to pass. Parker looking to load up, rolls out, throws it down the field and incomplete. And it was well overthrown. She's trying to get her tight end, I think, Etheridge.
Yeah, I'm always confused. Now you get nothing. Instead of taking a drop down, give me 5, give me 7. Keep moving the ball, man.
Yeah, with the way they're running the ball, I think you'd want to try it on first down. I mean, they popped some big ones here tonight. At least give yourself some room because, I mean, you're backing up in the end zone like that. It's, you take a safety or. So in the game, Holmes is the back to the right of Parker. And again, trips to her right, 1 receiver left. Back again, Parker. Trying to get it to Lowell, and it's incomplete. I was about to say, Lowell hasn't touched the ball since they moved her in that slot position, and then she finally gets a chance there, but she can't complete it.
Yeah, they're acting like now that they don't even want to try to win.
Yeah, I mean, the drop-back game is not their game.
No.
And this
but
is
do
tough.
something.
Yeah, 13:41 to go. I get it. I mean, run out of time here, but you got to do something positive. You don't want to be punting out of your own end zone.
See, I don't like the body language, walking around. You're trailing. You need to be popping out of there, man, with enthusiasm.
I'm surprised we don't see Taylor in the game. Been a big play threat. Parker back to pass. Rolling out, under pressure. She's going to get sacked. She's down. I think they're called a safety, yes. You don't want the fumble. And it is a safety. Big play by the Divas defense as they busted up. It's Jamaica Country Sharp with the sack and a safety.
Sharp. Wow.
So a 37-14 game. And again, don't know what's going on in the Pittsburgh game right now, but this differential could be pretty important for the Divas here in the tiebreaker situation.
Yeah, she was not messing around on it. That was a snatch down. She might have pulled her shoulder out of the socket.
What a play. So 37-14, and of course the free kick comes. The Divas offense are going to get the ball back here momentarily. And back to receive for the Divas. You got to think Ching Johnson's going to be back on the field. She is. There's Sharp, Jamaica Sharp's family enjoying it tonight. Saw the big play a minute ago.
Oh, yeah. I love the 21 shirts. 2-1.
Yeah, it's great. The families here always have the jerseys of their kids or their siblings or whatever they are. It's a supportive group. I think they're waiting for a kicker to come out. Yeah, they are. Here goes Johnson's finally coming off, or Nicholson, excuse me. So 13:36 left here. And kind of the worst possible scenario for the Inferno. Down by 3+ scores now and having to give the ball right back to the Divas. Divas kind of have a bunch formation here at the 30, their own 39. It's where Johnson, I think Britt is the other one back, waiting to see which way the ball's going to go. So here comes Nicholson. End over end kick, and it's going to be Ching Johnson. Uh-oh, at the 40, 50.
Double.
Here we go, 45. Stutter steps, goes to the 40, still on her feet, pushing towards the 35. Fighting her way right out of real estate, but what an excellent return all the way down inside the 35-yard line of the Inferno.
Man, she's so good all the time. Not every once in a while, all the time.
Well, I mean, as we saw it earlier, even on what we thought was a misplay,
yeah,
right?
I
She
mean,
takes
she
it 99 to the house. But this was more traditional. She just got upfield, nothing fancy, but just got all the field position they would give her.
She runs through tacklers.
Yeah.
Bottom of the ball be the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for your
32,
Divas.
and I tell you what, a lot of teams would probably try to put her on offense. You know,
she can do anything she puts her mind
yeah,
to.
But this team's got so many offensive weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And keep her in the secondary on the return game. But 32-yard line of the Inferno for the Divas with 13:25 to go, and looking for more with a 37-14 lead. Trips to the left, the Congialdi, Struber, the lone back, Howell to her right here on the near side of the field. Divas going left to right here in this fourth quarter of play. The lights are starting to come on here. Throw caught by Johnson, who's going to make one. Well, no, she can't make her miss, but she gets to the 30. So pick up about 3 yards.
That was scary for a moment. I thought that was almost picked. Oh, it looked like it could have been.
Good play by Meg Joyce to come up and make the tackle, because
Yeah.
I think Johnson, if she gets past Joyce, she might be at least a first down, maybe even a little bit more there. The clock moves under 13 minutes to go here in this final quarter. Gabby Johnson, with this talented skill position group the Divas have, sometimes gets forgotten about, but she's really good when she gets her
Yes, she is.
opportunities too. Slot, tight end, whatever you want to call her. And that's going nowhere but backwards as Struber is dropped. Really good defense right there by the Inferno.
Yeah, they just decided to block nobody on that one.
Yeah, it was Danny Turner. Said Turner's name a lot, 47. She's made some really good plays there. Really good tackle.
Yeah, she's legit.
Struber did not have a chance, as you said. There was a no-hitter. The Struber's going to come out of the game. Harmony Buckman's in. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Divas. Clock moving towards the 12-minute mark left here in this fourth. So Congialdi out of the shotgun. Trips to her left. Now Lois Cook is here in the out to receive. Climbing the pocket. Congialdi's going to run for it. She's got the 30. Can she get the corner? Makes a receiver miss. Defender miss, and I think she just gets a first down. Let's see where they mark her out. Congialdi does. She gets it all the way to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Divas.
Well, you got good eyes.
What a run. Unbelievable.
You said you saw Lois. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Cook's in the game.
Lois was at.
What a 15-yard run. That's a good block there by Blakey.
That was a good
to keep it alive.
Holding it back, too. She didn't extend her arms.
Or get to block in the back.
Yep.
It's always tough when they come back that way. You just never know what you're going to get. So, Congialdi, what a scramble. I mean, geez, you got everything you wanted for the Inferno. You get a pass rush. You get well covered. Boom. Oh, boy, that would have been interesting.
Oh, man.
That could have been 6
grass.
the other way. Wow.
Yeah.
35 coming through there was Wells. Andrea Wells almost. Whew. Andrea Wells thinking about this one, flight home. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wells is able to catch that. Boy.
Would have been interesting.
Sure would have been. So 11:11 to go. Clock stops after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 coming to Divas. Ball sits to the 20 of the Inferno. 37-14 DC on top. But looking for more. Buckman, the lone back. Again, trips to the right this time. Congialdi. He's looking to load up. Throws the near side. She's got a Howell towards the corner of the end zone. Oh, knocked away. Or no, she catches it. Whoa, are you kidding me? She catches it at the 1-yard line. What a play. How did Navi Howell get that?
Thank goodness for instant
Her reaction so
replay.
nonchalant, I didn't think she caught it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You still can't tell that she made a catch. First and goal.
That's normal for me.
It was just so.
That's what she's saying. It's just swag.
We got to see that again when we get a chance for the replay, but that was incredible. Far side of the field. And here goes Buckman just dancing into the end zone. Touchdown, Divas. Just too easy.
You got to run it in. If you want to be respected, you got to run it in.
Armani Buckman, second TD of the year from 1 yard out after Howell and Congialdi put him first and goal. I think they just stay on the field and go for 2 to make it 45. Yeah, so it's 43-14. And again, because of the way the tiebreaker is, this isn't a bad sportsmanship thing. This is chasing the number 1 seed is what this is. The differential, the tiebreaker, and the same record with Pittsburgh, and they split the season series. Throw to Lois Cook, and her hands caught it. No, dropped it, incomplete. Oh, Congialdi to Cook goes incomplete. So 43-14 is where it'll stay with 10:36 to go. So the only thing that went wrong in this drive was a 2-point play for the Divas.
Yeah, that would have really been a hell of a day for Cook to pull that 2-point conversion off after being, in a prestigious position today at a championship game site. And she does great work, man. Her social media kit is second to none.
Yeah, unfortunately, the UFL championship did not go the way of the defenders. But here's that play again. Let's look at Congialdi to Howell, just so nonchalant. I thought it was knocked out there and just catches it. Just
like,
so easy.
Hey, just like in practice.
Yeah. And then there's Buckman with the easy TD.
That's well done, man.
Really well executed. We see him do it so many times.
Yeah, their passing game, man. It didn't happen by accident. They put in work.
Yeah. So 43-14 with 10:36 to go. And there's Hal, as you see her on the sidelines. What a night she's having.
This team believes in the idea of a championship actually having their name on it.
Absolutely. They were close last year. Want to get back in the same spot this year. Oh boy, misplayed kick. Joyce picks it up. Oh boy, dancing around. Now heading upfield. And is going to get at least the 22-yard line. So all things considered, that wasn't that bad because it looked like a disaster for a minute. But Meg Joyce able to make something out of nothing there. And now the Inferno offense will be back on the field with about 10:26 left here in regulation.
One of those games, if you just look at the score, it doesn't tell you about the game. There's been some serious contact in this game.
So 1st and 10 coming up for Tampa, their own 21-yard line officially. And now Octavia Lowell back in at quarterback. So Lowell under center, high formation behind her. Pitch back to Taylor. Taylor coming here near side, cuts back towards the middle of the field, still on her feet, but then gets taken down by Carrie Hall and a host of Divas. Maybe gets it to the 26, so a 5-yard pickup on 1st and 10. So 5 yards on the play.
Looks like a gain of about 6 out to the 27-yard line.
So now I'm going to give her officially the 27. So, all right, so 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
2nd down and 4 for Tampa.
The lights are on now. We're under 10 minutes left. And Lowell, Rutland and Taylor, or make that Holmes as a deep back. Pitch out to Holmes coming here near side. Oh, what a big block. And no, that was Taylor, excuse me.
Number 10, Akia Taylor on the carry.
She gets pushed out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by 21, Jamaica Sharp on the far side.
Sharp.
And that'll be enough for an Inferno 1st down.
And it's enough for a 1st down. So the chains move. It's going to look at this. A great block here on the edge now. Check this out. Boom. Roberts. Just violent.
Yeah, that was
heavy.
beautiful.
Taylor caught the edge and gets the 1st. So 1st and 10 to the 31. But the problem, of course, for the Inferno is time is a ticking and they're not moving very quickly. And there's a big deficit on the scoreboard. Octavia Lowell now back to pass. Over the middle. And it hangs up and it's batted away, incomplete, as she was trying to get it to Bree Roberts.
It was intended for number 1, Bree Roberts.
That'll stop the clock, 8:42 left. We haven't seen a lot of this.
No, we haven't. So I was also looking for some deep shots. But you got to take what's open. Cannot turn it over.
So Octavia Lowell now out of the pistol, and she'll put Roberts to her behind her.
I still like watching her run, too.
And now straight ahead, Roberts, boom, blast through.
22 T. Roberts on the carry.
Pretty good pickup. And that'll be marked down at the 44-yard, make that the 34-yard line. And we got an injured Inferno player on the field.
Timeout on the field.
That's Roberts, actually, the ball carrier, but she's trying to get up on her own. That'll stop the clock with 8:27 left. For this third down, it's a big third down for the Inferno. Roberts might be cramping up.
Not fun.
No.
They're not fun.
You mentioned.
Do you remember your last cramp?
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Great answer.
One of those terrible,
Great answer.
Those terrible ones in your calf, like
I
in the middle of the night.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. It's terrible. It's an awful feeling.
I just
wakes you up and you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Apparently need to drink more water
Electrolytes,
yesterday.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah.
That looks like a hamstring there they're working through. I mean, it is muggy and warm out there. Of course, it's a
yeah, it was, and it was worse.
It was a lot worse yesterday and earlier in the week.
Yesterday was stupid.
I imagine it's probably worse in Tampa.
Yeah,
than it is here. So 8:27 left. Roberts able to walk off on her own. That's a good sign. And a big third down coming up for Octavia Lowell in this offense.
Coming back from the stoppage, looks like we're at the 34-yard line, third down and 7.
Well, it's about time for Double Deuce to do something.
All right, running to the right. Oh, big run by Lowell. And she bounces over and crosses the 45-yard line. What a great run. She's kind of popping up funny. She's now
So
she's
you
got to go to the
started that
sideline.
cramp
Oh,
thing.
boy.
Yeah. It's
She's trying to walk it
contagious.
off.
It's contagious.
She's not. I don't know if she's going to be able to walk it off. It's a really good run, though. Wow. Took a tough hit, though.
Yeah.
A
well,
sharp collided. Took her
Love
down.
collision, 21, 22. They're like heat-seeking missiles.
Yep. So Ashley Parker's going to have to come back in, the backup quarterback for the Inferno, as Octavia Lowell is dealing with a cramp. Still trying to walk it off on the sideline.
First down.
So Parker in with the 1st and 10. Clock coming up on the 7-minute mark. Pitch back. Holmes going backwards. Taylor going backwards. And then going forward and getting yardage somehow.
That's amazing.
Where do they mark her out? They mark her out just shy of the 50.
That's
But what a
amazing.
run. I mean, she was like a 10-yard loss, ends up being a 4-yard gain.
Looks like it'll be just shy
Wow.
of midfield at the 49-yard line.
What a great play.
So a gain of 6 on the play.
6-yard pickup. Here we are. It looks like a loss. Still losing yardage. Then boom.
Smart not to clip.
Then here it is, all on her. To get 6 yards somehow. Wow. Great play. She's an exciting player. Kaya Taylor, she has made some big runs here tonight. 6.5, and the clock moving here in the 4th. Taylor again just lowers her pads, gets it just shy, maybe a yard short here, so bringing up a 3rd and 1. 3-yard pickup.
On the stop once again was number 22, Carrie Hall for the Divas. That'll be a gain up to the 48-yard line in Divas territory. 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, 50 to the raffle. Pick 1 and
3rd and 1 coming up. Under 6 minutes left here in the fourth. The Inferno offense with Octavia Lowell back in the game now after having to leave for a couple plays with that cramp. So Lowell,
good idea,
gives it to Taylor, who's got right at the marker before she's taken down.
Got bullied.
I don't know. No, she didn't get it. She got stopped shy. She's going to be 4th and 1 coming up. This is no gainer.
And that'll bring up 4th down and 1.
So 4th and 1 coming up here.
Well, if there's anybody capable of getting a yard, it ought to be this crew.
No question. Although they are looking a little tired.
Yeah, they're beat down mentally and physically.
Yeah, it's been tough. Been tough here going in the fourth quarter. Tough sledding. Good job by the Divas. Of course, Gary Hall.
Of course.
Part of finishing it off.
Double deuce, man.
So 4th down. 5 minutes. Clock is rolling here.
Lethal weapon.
Divas going to pick up a 4th straight win. It's just a matter of what's the final score going to look like. 43-14, and that we got a timeout with 4:56 to go. So I think Tampa wants to talk it over.
Timeout, Tampa.
As Octavia Lowell in this offense is trying to get something positive to take home with them.
Well, it was a test. It wasn't easy for DC. You don't want it to be easy if you want to end up being a champion. You got to go through some roughnecks, and they did. Now, this is a Rough Rider group from Tampa, but they got spanked.
So we'll see. It could be, who knows, Tampa could be back here in 2 weeks. Could be a lot of different options here. And again, you know, depending on the result with Pittsburgh's game tonight in the differential, the Divas still get a shot at that top seed. And again, that's why the final score does matter here tonight for them.
Well, the beauty about being DC is you don't care who you play.
Well, they've won at Pittsburgh, which is funny. The last couple of years, they've played the game up there better than the one here.
Right. Yeah.
Which is kind of wild. You got a feeling there's probably going to be a third meeting between these teams. It's kind of inevitable.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Between the Divas and the Pittsburgh Passion. The 2 great games. The game here could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh squeaks it out with a field goal as the game
That's how it ought to be.
Then the Divas come back and get them up there last week. Here we go. 4th and 1. And, oh, no. I don't think she got it. Let's see where they mark. Wow.
22 T. Roberts on the
T. Roberts was met. Jasmine Claggett.
Jenkins
or
was
that's
right in the middle of that.
That's Jenkins. Jada Jenkins, excuse me.
Yeah.
Jada Jenkins.
Jada was banging up in there, boy.
Oh, they give her the first down by the nose of the football.
That. What a
that's
collision.
Too bad. Sharp
What a
and
collision.
Jenkins did a great job to wrestle her down. Sharp finish here, but they're saying just enough. And I mean just enough.
I think that was that Robinson was banged in there.
Yeah, Roberts is tough. So
yeah.
4.5 to go. Clock's moving. So the drive continues for the Inferno. Back to pass. Octavia Lowell throws it right side. First completion of the night for the Inferno. Goes for about 8 yards. So there you go.
Pass is complete to number 87,
Maggie Etheridge, the tight end. Her first reception of the year. And oh, no. Got an injury. It might have been Etheridge. So you finally get a positive offensive pass play, and then you get an injury. Oh, man. The Inferno were a little short-handed coming in here tonight, and then you're seeing a lot of players go down here to this evening, too. Let's take a quick timeout. There's 4:13 left here in regulation. DC well on their way to a 4th straight win on top of Tampa, 43-14. Stick with us. Final 4 straight ahead.
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
All right, welcome back. Scott Jackson. That's Rick Doc Walker over here. He'll be at the Comedy Club after the game too.
Yeah, for free.
Exactly. Second and down and 3 coming up after the injury. Maggie Etheridge, who caught the ball, was shaken up on the play. But it's a 7-yard pickup, and it was the first pass play that worked tonight for the Inferno. Again, they are really a ground-heavy team.
Yeah, to be really bring out the best in them, they've got to be more balanced.
Absolutely. So, Octavia Lowell out of the pistol right now with a 2nd and 3 coming up. Back to pass, throws it here near side, caught by Meg Joyce, who is going to get it close to the first down marker, and I think she is going to get a first down. So Meg Joyce picks up the first down. The clock's moving. We're under 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. They're going to say about a half-yard shy. Okay. So a 2-yard pickup. They needed 3.
They did that well.
3 and 1. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Not like they can't do it. Didn't we have them in the bubble last year?
Yeah, there was the playoff game in the bubble. That's
okay,
right.
That's right. Yeah.
Over in St. James.
St. James, yeah.
Yep.
Great
Lowell
place.
Under center. Give Roberts first down and more.
Jailbreak.
She's got it to the 30. Oh, pushes ahead, pushed out of bounds, wrestled out of bounds by Silent Davis, but enough for a first down for Tampa. The Divas territory in the 27-yard line. Getting deeper into territory here. Tampa trying to finish this off tonight with some points. The clock is under 3 minutes to go. We will have a 2-minute timeout coming up here in a few. And Tampa, at this point, not really in a big hurry, but they want to be efficient. So again, pistol formation for Octavia Lowell. Back to pass. Scrambling, stepping up. Uh-oh, watch out. 25. 20 down the sideline. I think she got the first down marker. See where they put her out of bounds. They put her out of bounds right at the 18, and that is enough for a first down. The clock's still moving. We're going to get close to this 2-minute timeout here. A 10-yard pickup officially for Lowell. 1st and 10 for Tampa. And I think we were not going to get a play before the 2-minute timeout. All right, so that's going to get us to 2 minutes left, and we'll take a 2-minute timeout with a Divas 43-14 lead, trying to put the finishing touches on a 4th straight win. We'll come back with the final 2 minutes here.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group, LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to IBEWLocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26.
This group right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down it. Tangiali's going to go straight ahead. Receiver caught, touchdown. They're back by him. What a catch. Houdiniac. Sideline. She works it on the tackle. There's now one for
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
Final 2 minutes here at John Lewis High School in Springfield. DC Divas on top 43-14. Scott Jackson, Rick Doc Walker here with you. Been all Divas here in the second half, and there's a big run from Taylor to get about 5 yards.
Taylor solo tackle on the edge by number 2, Talia Stevenson.
Talia Stevens, yeah, nice tackle. I mean, you gotta come up and make the play.
Yeah. Talia said, this is it.
Yeah.
It stops now.
TJ coming up, bam.
Makes all the difference in the world. Ooh, yeah, that was physical.
Tough physical play of both players' parts.
Yeah.
Taylor's shot out of a cannon there. So minute 30, and the clock is moving. See if the Divas can keep in the Inferno out of the end zone, and who knows? I mean, these points could be important for the differential, and the tiebreaker with Pittsburgh before it's all said and done.
Oh, man, nice
Lowell,
move.
what a good juke, but now taken down for a loss as the Divas, Carrie Hall, of course.
Had a sack taken
Carrie
right
Hall,
away from her.
Look at that, coming up, making the play. And the referee blowing the whistle. Somebody called a timeout. Or is it official timeout? That's an official timeout because the quarterback's hurt. Octavia Lowell is injured with 1:08 left. I mean, that's kind of been the story of the second half. I mean, just Inferno players getting hurt. Yet if they don't burn a timeout, it's a 10-second runoff. I think they do have a timeout, though, if they want to use it. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Well, if Carrie had some incentives tied into her tackling, she got robbed on this one.
Let's take another look. Here we go. Whoop.
Gets around. Yeah. Can't say she's on that tackle. She influenced the direction.
Yeah. Still getting looked at. You know, Lowell was dinged up earlier. Yeah, same, you know. Tampa does burn a timeout, so there'll be 1:08 left, and she's going to have to hobble off. Ashley Parker's probably going to have to finish this game, who we've seen play a little bit here tonight. Tampa, as I said, coming into the game, we're missing some players. And, boy, tonight feels like they've had a few more go down as this game is going on.
Yeah, their backups are going to be tested.
All right, so third down and 9 coming up. Parker in the game, a quarterback, once again, number 13. She's got one back to her right-hand side. That's Holmes. Back to pass, Parker loading up towards the end zone, and that's overthrown, almost picked off. Through the hands of Ching Johnson, Janiah Davis. Janiah Davis had a shot at it. Now the scoreboard just went dark. Oh, that was back. 1:04 left. Just too much heat on that ball. Davis is almost running the route.
Got a hand on it.
So 4th and 9. Divas with a stop here can pretty much end the game. Coming out of the huddle. Holmes is the lone back to the right of Parker. 2 receivers on each side. Here on 4th and 9 from the 17-yard on the Divas. Parker throws it up in the air towards the corner, and that's going to be picked. Yes. Intercepted by Davis. Janiah Davis gets this one. So Janiah Davis with the pick. She picked up a fumble earlier tonight, now an interception, her 3rd of the season. So Silent Davis, as they call her, makes the play.
I like that. Silent Davis. Silent's making some noise, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Reading inside, reading the quarterback, not watching the receiver. Then she plays the ball, gets position, has great hands.
Great
near
job.
tip of the ball, comes down, keeps up with it.
Both feet in,
Job
too.
well done, yeah.
Yeah.
Pro job. She got nicked. Man, it got nicked up a little bit, but she's got attitude. Love that style.
So Divas football, 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Congialdi with Struber in there out of the shotgun. And it's got 2 receivers each side. We're at 57 seconds left. She's going to load up. Congialdi can throw over here to the near side. Howell's got it. And outside, knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. So there's your breathing room plus a penalty. I think you might have had a face mask at the end of that play. So out of 15 yards, the pass play. Yeah, personal foul.
Following the play, we have a personal foul charged against the Inferno. It was a 16-yard pickup on the play.
So 16 yards, add another 15. Yeah, 31-yard play coming out of your end zone. Wow.
On for the personal foul penalty.
The face mask?
Yeah, right there. Looks like face mask. Yeah.
Bring it out to it looks like the 32-yard line.
A little bit.
Not for one more time. Another DC Divas first down.
Excuse me. With 49 seconds left, the Divas ball sits at their own 32-yard line. They might try to push this thing downfield. We're talking about the differential. It does matter potentially. Thrown here and incomplete. Johnson was taken down before the ball. And there's a flag on the play, so another penalty on the Inferno. Inferno players don't like it. They don't like the call at all.
Where's Lois Cook?
Yelling at the refs. There's a legal contact.
All is pass interference charged against the Inferno.
Bird a pass. Got hit with a penalty.
First down.
I think she's talking to the Divas sideline.
Looks like the spot's going to be the 37-yard line. First and 10 for DC.
So 43 ticks to go. Divas trying to add to the tally here. Again, differential may be the difference for the #1 overall seed.
Good pro, get rid of it.
And
you don't want your
Congialdi
quarterback
running
to
out of
take a
bounds.
hit. Yeah, you don't want.
So 36 ticks to go.
You want no more bruises on your quarterback.
No, not at all. It's a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. The clock stops at 36 ticks to go. Can't miss Gabby Johnson out there with those shoes. They're really lighting up now. It's getting darker. I didn't notice that before, but, man, those things are illuminating in the near side slot.
Yeah.
Highlighters.
QB had it on, too.
Like highlighters. All right. Congialdi climbing the pocket, throwing downfield, and caught. And another big pass play from Congialdi to Sienna Britt.
Sienna Britt over the left side, and that'll get enough for another DC Divas first down.
So Divas now in Inferno territory. Ball is going to be spotted at the 32-yard line.
The 32-yard line of the Inferno, first and 10 for your Divas.
So another big pass play from Congialdi to Britt. Congialdi rolling right, loading up again. Thrown here near side, caught by Howell. And she gets knocked down out of bounds at the 24. And another high hit and an unnecessary roughness coming on the Inferno.
Yeah, the way she finished, extending the hands to the face could be construed as unnecessary violence.
We got stuff. We got players in the field. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. We got a helmet on the field over here on the far side of the field. And we got coaches from the Inferno pulling players off the field. This is getting a little messy here. I think the Inferno are annoyed that the Divas are still running offense up 43-14, but again, the differential may matter for the overall seeding, so they've got to play this literally to the last second.
Yeah, and I'm with them.
Because they want to have the #1 seed potentially.
Yeah, but you should have done all that while the game was in question. Yeah, too late. You don't get brownie points for having an attitude after getting your behind whipped.
So here's the play, and then boom.
Yeah, I'm going to deal with you. If you do that to me, I'm going to have some words for you.
Little high. Hal is all right.
Yeah.
She got up. And then something happened on the other end here. There was a helmet that was knocked off, and I think the refs are still doing a little counting on what exactly took place. And Buckman's trying to pull Hal back from clapping back, so to speak. And you got coaches out here on both teams pulling players off. I mean, in the end, I do think the refs, if they wanted to, could just say the game's over.
Yeah.
Like, if they think it's getting too out of control, they can just say, we're done. With 23 ticks. Dead ball, personal foul. Okay. Obviously, that's the foul in the Inferno. And then there's another penalty here, I think. Unsportsmanlike on the Divas. And then there's another unsportsmanlike on the Inferno. And that should offset another unsportsmanlike on the Inferno. My goodness. There's a lot of accounting going on here. 1st and 10 Divas. I think there's there's a personal foul and 2 unsportsmanlikes on the Inferno, 1 unsportsmanlike on the Divas. So Terry Jones. Now, where's the ball going to be spotted is the
good question.
Real question. With 23 ticks to go.
Looks like all the penalties are going to wash out.
Now, ref's got to come pick up the flag on the near side. So now the ball is going to be marked where? At one point, we were playing at a 2-hour pace tonight. Not so much here in the second half.
You sound like a man that has some alternative motives. Do you have basketball in your brain?
Yeah, I don't know. There's kind of an important basketball game tonight.
Well, there is a game tonight.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay, so we're going to offset the penalties. All right.
Timeout Divas.
And timeout Divas. Yeah, look, this is not going to make Tampa real pleased, but the Divas are trying to punch this in the end zone.
I forgot you were thinking about flying to the game tonight.
Well, that's right. Yeah, San Antonio. That's not going to happen now.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to get us to another timeout. A lot going on here with 23 seconds left in a 43-14 game. Usually there's, at this point it's pretty quiet, but again, you got to play the game to the final second if you're the Divas, trying to put yourself in a position to have the top seed overall if you are able to get some help on the other end tonight.
Well, it's clear they were missing something.
So here we go. Whistles blown, coming out of the huddle. The Divas here, 1st and 10 at the 21 of the Inferno.
All right, following all that activity, we've got 1st and 10 for your Divas from the 21.
And Harmony Buckman in the game as a running back with Congialdi. Trips to the left of Congialdi. Low snap, she handles it, throwing it up and wide open and caught. Touchdown. Divas have done it again to Sienna Britt. Wow, Congialdi and Britt.
Concentration, brother. Woo. The little things make big things look easy.
This was a 14-14 game, right?
Yeah.
In the second quarter? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Since then, it has been all Divas.
Yeah, they flexed tonight.
Ooh. So here's another look at it. 21
How about
yards.
that pocket? How about that pocket?
21-yard strike.
Yeah, that's easy. That's
to Britt.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
that's not fair.
Explosive offense. And for Congialdi, counting on her night, that is, I believe, her 3rd touchdown pass to go along with her touchdown run.
Timeout Divas.
They didn't have enough players. I think they had the wrong personnel out there for the extra point.
I'd lose my mind, too, if I was on the sidelines. Because it's things like that that prevent you from being the ultimate champion.
Right.
The 11 people out there know they're on the unit. Why aren't you out there? Not like this was a nail biter.
So Kelly's out there to kick the extra point. Excuse me, Fernandez is out there to kick the extra point. Christina Fernandez. Trying to put it. Bad snap. Oh, boy. That's going to end that play. I was saying we'll try to get 50 on the board, but instead it'll be 49-14 with 16 seconds left.
They left some meat on the bone.
They did. It has been an adventure at times for extra points for this team. They actually, had done it pretty clean tonight up until that one.
Well, I'd come in there as a coach. I'd be so angry. I'd make that 1 point deal a stickler. You'd be so mad at me.
Well, I mean, this team, when they get out of their own way,
yeah, because I gotta get them to keep that edge.
Yep. They've had the penalties, a lot of penalties this season. Tonight wasn't too bad with penalties. A couple early, but then overall a pretty good night in that regard.
But they really don't realize how good they could be, in my mind.
I agree.
And when you have that identity crises, you got to solve it. This team could be a championship operation.
And there's a kick. And the up back takes it. 35-40, not quite the 40. And that's going to be 10 seconds left. Briscoe gets it to the 39.
10 seconds remaining.
So 10 ticks left in this game. It's got a little chippy here late. Also, at the end of this game, every player is going to get DNA Vibe rings. They're going to unveil those in the post game tonight to both teams. Some of the
what's that?
Cool new technology. Supposed to be good for your healing.
Oh,
purposes.
like the one you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Why I feel so good tonight.
Yeah, well, you always do.
Thank you.
You've had yours 6 months.
So not about almost just 10 seconds left. Officially 10 ticks. Sure, Tampa would just like to get off the field at this point.
Don't be so sure of that.
Ashley Parker going to take the snap and take the knee. And that'll do it. So game clock ticking away.
The quarterback, Ashley Parker, takes a knee.
And see if these two teams leave the field in peace. And a big win for the Divas, who've now won 4 in a row. They'll be back here, opponent to be determined in 2 weeks, and seeding to be determined. But tonight, with a big 35-point win after this game was just a 14-14 game in the second quarter, the Divas put on the gas, put the foot on the gas here tonight to finish this one off.
It's what it's all about.
Yep.
We do not know who the opponent will be, but we do know that our next game will be right here.
So 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be another game for the Divas. It'll be
take care. Take care, Brad.
Be a playoff game. We know that much. Just don't know who yet. But Divas pick up the win.
2 weeks, and you're sure about that, huh?
I am sure about that. Here's some of the great plays from tonight, including this one from Ching Johnson. That 99-yard kickoff return. What a response that was. A lot of big plays in this game, a lot of big hits. And in the end, a big DC win, their 4th consecutive, 49-14. For our Linecar crew, appreciate all the guys for the hard work tonight. For Rick Doc Walker and Scott Jackson, 49-14 Divas win it. We'll be with you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
Recovery is everything. That's why Bee's DNA Vibe jazz bands are being gifted to everyone in the WFA. That's right. Thanks to the NFIM and the Shine program, every athlete in the Women's Football Alliance will be gifted the ultimate game changer for their recovery.
This patented technology targets recovery at the cellular level so that we can maintain our peak performance. And if it can handle our hits, imagine what it can do for you.
This group right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Hernandez. Canciano's going to go straight ahead. Got a receiver caught, touchdown.
They're back again. What a catch. Houdiniacs. Sideline. She breaks another tackle. There's now one for
In the quiet moments before dawn, champions are made. Every fan, every athlete, every moment counts. It's not just a game, it's a passion that unites us, drives us, and makes us strive for greatness. Greatness is wherever fans connect and call home. We believe in the power of the community. We believe in turning passion into action. We bring fans closer and transform loyalty into unforgettable experiences. Join us. Make every moment matter. Fan Club. Get your fans in the game.
Rolls to her left, has time, throws on the run to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Pittsburgh TD.
The athletes, they're the backbone of this whole league, and they're just amazing people. They've got amazing stories.
Barrett in the pattern, they're looking for her, able to bring that one in, Brianna Barrett. My goodness.
I never thought I'd be here. I feel like the best things in life are things that come to you unexpected. So it's been a great journey for me.
I know this is where I'm supposed to be.
Caught touchdown, Jada Meister.
Essentially is true of breaking barriers, right?
She could go all the way, and she does. Touchdown.
We're shattering the glass ceiling.
Great pass up in the air. Touchdown.
All of the women role models that we look up to are all women who did things that were not expected.
They realize they're pioneers. They realize that the trail that they leave is going to be a path that a young girl can follow.
It gives you hope. They believe in themselves, I believe in them, and Frank will believe in all of us, so it just goes with the territory.
You know the moments, the feeling in your feet, the rhythm of ambition, that extra, that aha, that sight.
That's something.
The click, the shift, the boom, and you're there. The mess becomes a map, and you call it art, or science, or code, because now you know the way forward. For all the moments that drive you, there's edX. Fuel your ambition with thousands of job-relevant courses and programs at edX.org.
And as we can see, the future of technology is with us. You might be thinking, Doc, this is truly amazing. And we got.
Hey, is the projector ready? Come on, time for a team meeting.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Are you or someone you know an experienced electrician ready for better pay, better benefits, and steady work? At IBEW Local 26, our electricians receive leading industry pay, comprehensive health insurance that covers your entire family, retirement benefits, paid time off, regular raises, and ongoing training to advance your career. Join a team that values skill, safety, and solidarity. Learn more at IBEWLocal26.org. That's IBEWLocal26.org.
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at ROSM.org.